And hello again, everybody. David Clary here at the Don W. Lockhart.
The current Lady Dragons think this game could be the game that ends the streak, especially with Oak Ridge's young team and their struggles at times. Clinton is 12 and 4 on the season, coming off of a 16 and 15 season a year ago. Last season, the Lady Wildcats defeated the Lady Dragons 65 to 40 here in Clinton and 72 to 37 at the Wildcat Arena. Clinton's last win over Oak Ridge came here, as I mentioned earlier, on December 7th, 1990. Former Lady Vol Shelly Sexton was the head coach of the Lady Dragons that season. She also won state titles at Webb and is currently Oak Ridge in some aspects, as they don't have one senior on their roster. Bella Boone is Oak Ridge's only senior. Both Oak Ridge and Clinton are coming off Christmas tournaments, with the Lady Wildcats going 2-2 in Greenville and the Lady Dragons going 2-2 in Tampa Invitational Tournament. Both teams have established coaches with Alicia Daughtery and Paige Taylor, each coaching 8 years or more at their respective schools. The only difference is Oak Ridge's program overall success over the past 40 years, but Coach Daughtery has slowly changed that culture of losing, and they are now competitive year in and year out. Channel 1082. We are live in Clinton on FM 92.7 and streaming both games live on our YouTube channel, Prep Radio. Following
Welcome back once again to the Don W. Lockhart Gym, Clinton, Tennessee, getting set for Lady Wildcat basketball. Lady Wildcats and the Lady Dragons, as TJ said a moment ago, have been playing since 1974. It has been a one-sided rivalry, but as I have spoken to several of the Clinton people here, they expect tonight is the night that the long winning streak comes to a close. And TJ, you got the mic here in front of you, so while you're here, I mean, winning streaks don't last forever, and you know the Lady Wildcats have shown some signs of playing some good basketball. They played really well against Elizabeth, and you didn't see it. They played really well against Maryville. But winning streaks are not intended to last forever.
No, they're not, David. We lost our winning streak this year to Clinton in football, but next year we'll get that back.
Let me ask you about that. Obviously, Oak Ridge had beaten Clinton in football 14 consecutive times. You're on that football team. You know, I know it's devastating to lose to your rival, but it's just one ball game, and you have next year, obviously. What was your thoughts when that game ended?
Oh, my thoughts on the game ended was obviously I was sad because our season came to an end, and not only did it come to an end, but it came to an end to Clinton. But as soon as we lost that game, I was ready to play them next year. We got something to prove next year. We got to get our get back. We got to put the tradition back in order.
The rivalry, they call it a rivalry because we're just 10 miles apart, maybe at most. But I always ask the question, rivalry or rivalry when it's so one-sided? I mean, honestly, in every sport, it's very one-sided towards Oak Ridge. The geography making it a rivalry.
I think it's a rivalry not only because of the geography, but there's still like multiple games where the talent is very one-sided, but it's still a close game because of how much heart is shared in between the teams. And I think that's what makes it a rivalry is because of how much emotion's put into the game.
Well, I know the Lady Dragons are chomping at the bit to get this game started, and hopefully for them end a 74-game losing streak to the Lady Wildcats. We are still moments away from the tip-off, probably the national anthem as well. Brian Bennett is back in the studios of FM 92.7, FM 94.7. Our next ball game after today will be on Saturday when the guys of the Lady Wildcats are hosting the Cleveland Blue Raiders and Lady Raiders. That'll be a Saturday ball game. Girls game will be at 6 o'clock. The boys game at 7:30 Saturday at the Wildcat Arena. It's a rematch of a ball game played back in December, and that'll be our next ball game. Then next week we play as they take on the Carnes Beavers and the Halls Red Devils. Those will be the games coming up at the Wildcat Arena and over at Carnes, I believe. I'll have to check that. I don't want to confuse anybody. We're going to take a break. We're going to send it back to the studios of FM 92.7. It's Oak Ridge and Clinton, and we'll be back to the Don W. Lockhart Gym, the Donnie Dome, in 3 minutes. Thanks a lot. We are live here at the Don W. Lockhart Gym, still moments away from this ball game, the Lady Wildcats and the Lady Dragons. The Lady Wildcats coming off of a 4-game performance at the Greenville Andrew knocking off West Green and Elizabethton, but losing to North Green and Upperman. We're at the Arby's Classic, where they lost to Harlan County, Kentucky, knocked off the Greenville Green Devils, but then lost to Dorman, South Carolina in their final ball game. So the Wildcats and Lady Wildcats have been tested in the last few weeks. So have the Lady Dragons. The Lady Dragons, as TJ said a moment ago, traveled down to Tampa to play in a tournament there. They won a couple of ball games in Kentucky. The Clinton Dragon boys, they lost all three of their ball games. And if you look at Clinton's record, they, I think they're only 4-9 on the year, but they're very capable. They have a lot of talent, young talent. It's a very young roster, and they should be a formidable foe for the Oak Ridge High School Wildcats. They've put some extra time out on the clock. That's why I'm just trying to fill some time. We do appreciate all of our sponsors here today, and we have one sponsor here. We'd like to promote local businesses on Prep Radio and Oak Ridge Sports, and our newest sponsor is Andy's Pizza, located in the Ridge. It's over there. Just a little bit. Yeah, y'all decide. Tonight's about to have the starting lineups for tonight's game as we broadcast here from Clinton, Tennessee. The Lady Wildcats wearing their all Cardinal jerseys today and white trim. The Lady Dragons will be the home team, obviously, here in Clinton. As let's see if they're going to lower the lights and do the spotlights for the starters. Lady Wildcats coached by Paige Taylor, assisted by Christina Sims, along with Micaiah Dowdell and Todd Wright. Starting lineups for the visiting Wildcats. Starting for the Lady Wildcats at forward will be number 20, Paige Lawing. Gets the start today. Also starting for Oak Ridge. At the forward position, number 34, Jenna Johnson. And really slow on the starters. The lights continue to go down slowly. Also starting for the Lady Wildcats. At guard, number 22, Janaea Pippins. She is a freshman. As each Oak Ridge starter is announced, more lights go off here in the gym. Also starting, Ulisha Mitchell, another freshman starter for the Lady Wildcats. And the fifth and final starter will be Ayana Porter. Now we're about to have the starting lineups for the Clinton Lady Dragons. When you're playing football, it's different from basketball. Do you get nervous before ball games, TJ?
Every game, especially at the start of the season, you kind of have those butterflies in your stomach. But as soon as that first play goes, you're ready. And it's just all tunnel vision into football.
They have dropped the lights here at Clinton completely. There's a spotlight from the right side, if you're listening to us on the radio, that is spotlighting down onto the floor to the Lady Dragons. John Ulrich is doing camera work down below. We've got Titus Fetters as well. Ethan Eubanks is here along with TJ Hibben. Brian Bennett back in the studios of FM 92.7. It is so loud. Carmichael will get the start for the Lady Dragons. Also starting for them, as it's so dark I can't even read my roster. I'll try to pick them up. So that's your starting lineups here at the Donnie Dome, and we're about to get basketball underway. The Lady Wildcats and the Lady Dragons, and it is very loud. Hopefully these lights will come back on, and they did. And we're about to have basketball for you. The Lady Wildcats and Lady Dragons. Lady Wildcats have totally dominated the series, but as I've been saying, this Clinton team is really good, very good. And Lady Wildcats will have their hands full tonight. As they step out on the little send to the circle, Jenna Johnson. To jump for them will be Josie Moody, the sophomore. Josie Moody, her mother was Carrie Story, played for the Lady Wildcats several years ago. And it's good to see her in the gymnasium here today. As the officials are ready, the ball is up, controlled by the Lady Dragons. They have the basketball and they are underway. This Clinton team can shoot lights out. Lady Wildcats have got to play, dives into the baseline, goes in for a shot. It's way off the mark, no good, but they've got the rebound. They lob the ball down low, get a shot off, and it's no good. Rebounded by Jenna Johnson. Here come the Lady Wildcats down the floor. Jenna going coast to coast, works it over to Ayana. Ayana drives the baseline, kicks it out to the freshman in the left corner. Back to the top it goes. Lady Wildcats in a frantic start. Come cross court with the basketball. Here it goes. Three-pointer, Ayana Porter. It's up. Good! Three-point shot for Ayana Porter, and the Lady Wildcats have a 3-0 lead. Here come the Lady Dragons down the floor, and they throw the ball away for a second. Saved on the floor by Clinton. With the basketball will come Bailey Burrows. Burrows works the ball in. They'll drive, bounce pass, and a whistle blows, and a foul is going to be called away from the ball. These three officials, I'm surprised they are working in this ball game, to be honest with you. It's Oak Ridge and Clinton, as that foul is going to be called against Janaea Pippins. Lady Dragon basketball underneath the goal, trying to work the ball in. They do finally, and it comes to number 30. That'll be Lanny Carmichael. Carmichael works the ball to the top of the circle. Here it goes to York. York guarded by Paige Lawing, way outside the three-point stripe. She wants to shoot, pulls it up and throws the ball down low. Kick the ball back out. They've got a three, and it's up. No good. Rebound to Clinton, and they step out of bounds with it. It'll be Oak Ridge basketball. Alicia Daugherty is the head coach of the Lady Dragons. She played for Clinton several years ago. Homegrown talent. Has got this Clinton team 12-4 on the year. Here comes Oak Ridge down the floor. Ayana Porter in the rear court. Brings the ball across the line quickly. Janaea Porter, 8-footer, up, no good. Gets her own rebound, backs it up. 3-0 Oak Ridge, 6:39 to play here in the first quarter. Ayana Porter, top of the circle. Works the ball against the zone to the left. Now backs it up to the midcourt circle. Coming off to the right side, it goes to the corner, to Pippins and to Jenna Johnson, spinning 8-footer, hits the rim, no good. Rebound, Lady Dragons. Pulling it away is Sydney Harrell. They throw the ball away. It'll be Oak Ridge basketball coming back the other way. Clinton trying to get the ball up the floor. The Lady Wildcats trying to speed them up. TJ, you can see down on the floor, they definitely have a height advantage on the Lady Wildcats.
Yeah, they do. This is a very big Clinton team. Like, you can just tell from where we're standing the height difference in these two.
Oak Ridge basketball, Ayana shoots another three, and she's on fire. 6-0 Lady Wildcats. 6:08 to play in the first quarter. Here comes Clinton down the floor to number 10. That's Josie Moody. Fine volleyball player as well for the Lady Dragons. Out to the top. Allie York drives in, pulls up inside the paint, stops, kicks the ball back out to the top. Lady Wildcats have got to maintain their defensive assignments as they launch a three. It's up, no good. Paige Lawing on the rebound. Here comes Oak Ridge down the floor, up 6-0. Here comes the ball, worked down to Ulisha Mitchell. Stops, gives it into Jenna, pulls up, shoots, up, no good. Draws the foul from Clinton, and she'll go to the free throw line. 5 minutes, 34 seconds to play in the first quarter. Jenna Johnson to the line. She'll have 2 shots. All 6 points of this game have been scored by Ayanna Porter. Lady Wildcats in the lead, 7-0. 5:34 to play in the first period. Back to the free throw line once again. Jenna Johnson, the junior. Lady Wildcats have 1 senior on their team. Clinton has none. Second toss, Jenna, good. Jenna and Ayanna Porter have played in this game before considerably, so you'd figure they're excited about being here. They've played on this floor before. That's good. 2-point bucket made by Allie York. Lady Wildcats push it up the floor. Here comes Paige Lawing in for the shot. No good. She draws another foul. That's Sydney Harrell. And if that's the case, that will be her first. Team foul number 2. That'll send Paige Lawing to the free throw line. 8-2, Lady Wildcats. 2 shots coming for Paige. 5:18 to play first quarter. We are live here in Clinton. Paige to the free throw line. The first of 2 is on its way up there. No good. I was looking at the boys' statistics. They have really shot free throws incredibly well this season. Lady Wildcats have not. They are somewhere around 64%. That toss is good, though, by Paige, and the Lady Wildcats have a 9-2 lead. Here comes Clinton down the floor. Pass intercepted by Oak Ridge. Lady Wildcats go in for the shot. No good. Rebounded by Pippins. Pippins turns, spins, kicks it out once again to Ayanna Porter. Shot no good. Rebound by Clinton. Here come the Lady Dragons down the floor. Lady Wildcats had some bunnies. They couldn't get the fall, and back on defense they go. Clinton drives out. They can shoot threes. You got to pick them up. That's no good. The shot is up, and it's good. They score inside, and the Lady Wildcats lead is cut to 4. 9-4 the score. Here comes Oak Ridge down the floor. Quickly goes to Pippins. Pippins waits for Ayanna. Wanted to split the defense, cannot do it. Backs it up. 4:42 to play first quarter. 9-4 the Lady Wildcats in the lead. Ayanna has trouble with her dribble. Goes back door. Janaea Pippins, blows the layup. Didn't use the backboard. She tried to shoot it, but did not just take it off the glass. Luckily, Clinton knocks it out of bounds. Might be some nerves on the part of the Lady Wildcat freshman. Works the ball into Jenna Johnson. See if she wants to go in. She throws the ball away. She tried to get it over to Ulisha. It's easily picked off by Clinton. You got to come up and guard them, and they're going to shoot threes. They're really good knocking down big, long-range shots. Clinton drives in against Mitchell. Shot is up, no good. Jenna has the rebound. Jenna Johnson's called for a travel. Lady Wildcats did get the rebound. Oak Ridge on top, 9-4, 4:14 to play in the first period. Clinton basketball to work the ball in will be the junior Allie York. York looks, fires it in for a shot, short. On the rebound, Jenna had it. Jenna Johnson has it. Down the floor, the basketball will come Oak Ridge. And the ball is kicked out of bounds by Oak Ridge. Ayanna being very aggressive offensively as Evelyn Eubanks is going to check in now for Paige Lawing. Lady Wildcats getting a little bit more size in the ball game. 4:01 to play first quarter. 9-4 Lady Wildcats in the lead. Oak Ridge has had some easy shots here in the last little bit, but they haven't been able to get them to fall. Here comes Carmichael down the floor. They'll drive in for a shot blocked away by Evelyn Eubanks, and then a foul's going to be called, I think, on a block against Oak Ridge. Might go against Ulisha Mitchell. Didn't see that contact, but this crew, looks like number 10, Josie Moody, a little slow to get up. Might have turned her ankle, and I hope she's okay. As I said, she's a Oak Ridge legacy playing for Clinton. Let's see if she's okay. While they attend to her down on the floor, why don't we take a quick timeout, an injury timeout. We'll be back to Clinton. Lady Wildcats on top, 9-4, 60 seconds. Welcome back once again as the Dragons work the ball in. Josie Moody comes off on her own power, obviously in a lot of pain. Looked like she was okay. It looked like an ankle injury, and she's replaced on the floor by number 5. That'll be Rod, a freshman. 9-4, Lady Wildcats in the lead. 3 minutes, 37 seconds to play. They'll work the ball in for a shot blocked again by Oak Ridge, either by Jenna or Evelyn Eubanks. It'll be the Lady Dragons with the basketball underneath the goal. 3 minutes, 33 seconds to play. First quarter, 9-4, Lady Dragon ball. Allie York will work the ball in from the baseline. Junior player, Lady Wildcats, as they try to get the ball in. Here's the lob, and it comes to number 4. That's Bailey Burrows. Burrows wants to drive in, turns, spins, wants to shoot, does, on its way, good. Here come the Lady Wildcats. Their lead is 9-6, but Oak Ridge has missed several shots here as Oak Ridge's Ulisha Mitchell has the ball knocked off her body out of bounds. They say it was touched by Mitchell off her body. It was last touched from my vantage point, my angle, by the Lady Dragons, but it might have touched her chest, and it'll be Clinton basketball. Here comes the Lady Wildcats watching Clinton bring the ball down the floor. They've got numbers. Here's a shot. It's up. Good. Lady Wildcats, Sydney Harrell, not good defense by Oak Ridge, and it's a one-point game. Here's Ayanna Porter weaving through the offense. Defense going for the shot. Good. Great drive by Ayanna Porter, and the Lady Wildcats break the scoring drought. It's 11-8. Down the floor will come the Lady Dragons against Oak Ridge's press. 11-8. Here comes Clinton down the floor. The Lady Wildcats could have had a turnover, a steal right there, but they didn't really hustle for the loose ball. Ball is on the floor. They get a shot up. No good. Drawing the foul. Lady Wildcats not very aggressive at all going for that ball that was just bouncing on the floor. It'll be Clinton going to the free throw line. Back to the free throw line once again. Clinton. 11-8 the score. Second toss. Way off the mark. Rebound to the Lady Dragons. Signal in the Donnie Dome here as the Lady Wildcats lead it by a score of 15-8. And MC Hammer is busting out big time here at the Donnie Dome. And now here come the Lady Wildcats. The point guard, Ayanna Porter, at the point position, junior. She works the ball to Ulisha Mitchell. Mitchell with it. There's Ayanna again. She shoots another three. No good. Rebound to Clinton. Then another jump ball is going to be called. It should have been. They are going to call a jump, and the Lady Wildcats will get it. Oak Ridge a little bit more aggressive than the Lady Dragons right now. Sakari Stewart will work the ball in for the Lady Wildcats. Eventually, in it comes to Jenna. Jenna drives the baseline, shoots. No good. Out of bounds, last touch by Clinton. Minute 8 to play first quarter. 15-8, the Lady Wildcats in the lead. Oak Ridge's Sakari Stewart will work the ball in from the baseline. Throws the ball away. Back in the rear court, it's going to be an over and back. Oh, they're going to say it was touched, so that's good. I took my eye away from it. I thought it was going to be an over and back. Lady Wildcats with it. Ayanna Porter aggressively thought about going inside to Evelyn. The pass was a little weak, and it's intercepted by Clinton. 54 seconds to play. Here come the Lady Dragons all the way coast to coast with it. Number 13, good defense by Sakari Stewart. Out it goes to Burrows. Burrows gives it over to Rod, backs up to the midcourt circle, guarded by Ulisha Mitchell. Got a screen, dribbles in against Jenna, cannot shoot, swings the ball back out for a three. It's no good. Rebound Clinton, saved away by Oak Ridge. Lady Wildcats, Jenna Johnson has it. Oak Ridge has numbers. Jenna running the floor. Jenna Johnson is going to be called for a travel. Might have carried the ball. I think that's what she did. 27.9 seconds to play first quarter. Gets in the lead. Midcourt, it'll be Allie York in front of the Clinton bench. And Josie Moody's back in the ball game. Good to see her back in. Had a little ankle issue earlier. Lady Wildcats watched them the ball away. Intercepted by Oak Ridge. Here come the Lady Wildcats. Ayanna Porter, coast to coast to the hole. No good. Draws the foul. First Porter to the free throw line. TJ Hibben. Ayanna's had a really good first quarter.
Yeah, she's shooting 66% right now from three and from inside the three-point line. This is really dominant, you can tell.
Free throws up and good by the junior. 15-8 the score. 13.8 seconds to play in the first quarter. Lady Wildcats in the lead. Back to the free throw line, Ayanna Porter. Toss, no good. Rebound, Clinton battles for it. Here they come out of there with it. Lady Wildcats, Laney Carmichael watching, bringing the ball down the floor. Clinton throws the ball down low. Number 4 was in, pulls up, shoots. It's no good. Rebound, Oak Ridge. Lady Wildcat basketball as the first quarter comes to a close. We've played one. David Clary back here along with TJ Hibben, Titus Fetters, Ethan Eubanks along with John Ulrich. Brian Bennett back in the studios of FM 92.7. Lady Wildcats in the lead 16-8. Second quarter about set. Lady Wildcats come out with Ayana Porter, Ulisha Mitchell, Jenna Johnson, Evelyn Eubanks. Lady Wildcats trying to play some aggressive defense, not to allow them to have any kind of shots at all. Lady Wildcats very aggressive. Nearly a steal. They're going to call another jump ball, and the alternate possession arrow will give Oak Ridge the ball. One thing I like about this crew, TJ, is they could very easily call fouls there. They've called several jumps.
Yeah, they're doing good about the jump balls. I always love seeing a jump ball. It's just a jump ball is all. I don't know what to say about a jump ball. It's just it shows aggressiveness.
Oak Ridge basketball. Here comes a three-point shot. It's on its way. That's no good. Kicked out of bounds by Sakari in three. You got to feel these freshmen are a little bit nervous playing in here. It's kind of, this gym is intimidating as it is. And then they're, freshmen playing in their first Clinton ball game. This Clinton team is 12-4 on the year. Lady Dragon basketball. They work the ball down the line. Almost a turnover. Here it is, a steal. Evelyn steals it right out of the hands. Then Oak Ridge works it over to Sakari Stewart. Lady Wildcats driving in. Sakari kicks it out to Ayana Porter. Three-pointer. It's open. It's good. Ayana Porter on fire here from the Donnie Dome. And the Lady Wildcats lead it 19-8. 7:04 to play. Here comes Clinton down the floor. Here comes Clinton shooting a three. That's no good. Rebound, Jenna Johnson to the Lady Wildcats. Ayana Porter. Ayana to Sakari. She can't control the pass. Lady Wildcats got a little bit too fast that time, and they turned the ball over. 6:51 to play second quarter, 19-8. Lady Wildcats in the lead. Here comes Clinton down the floor. Josie Moody in the rear court works them over to York. York to Moody. Cross court to number 30. She launches a three. It's good. Three-point shot. Nobody picked her up. That's Carmichael. And you can see already Coach Taylor didn't like that. Lady Wildcats just very nonchalantly tried to guard her. And Coach Taylor, I think, is going to pull her out. And, indeed, it'll be Janaea Pippins coming in for Ulisha Mitchell. 6:31 to play, second quarter, 19-11. Lady Wildcats by 8. Here comes Oak Ridge down the floor. Oak Ridge wearing their Cardinal jerseys. The Dragons wearing their white and orange. Ayana Porter with it. Top of the circle. Dribbles off to the left side. In the zone, they work the ball to the corner, and they can't control the pass. The Wildcats have got to concentrate in this game. Pass wasn't that bad. You got to make the play. Clinton basketball, 19-11. That has been a problem for the Lady Wildcats. Here comes Clinton down the floor. They throw the ball across the line. With it will come number 4. That's Burrows. They shoot another three. It's good. Three-point shot, Allie York. They left her open, and Coach Taylor will call a timeout. Good timeout there. 19-14 our score. Lady Wildcats in the lead. 6:05 to play. We'll be back to the Donnie Dome in 30 seconds. Works the ball to the top of the circle to Moody. Moody cut off there by Jenna Johnson. Back to the left side with a basketball. Number 13. That's Allie York. They work the ball down low and throw it away. They try to bounce it to Bailey Burrows, as the Lady Wildcats will get Ulisha Mitchell back in the ballgame. 19-14 is our score. 5:11 to play second quarter. Lady Wildcats in the lead. We're live here from the Donnie Dome. The boys game will follow. The boys junior varsity won today. Ulisha's going to drive in. Ulisha drives in to Evelyn. Evelyn goes in for the shot. Good. Evelyn Eubanks has her first 2 points. And the Lady Clinton has come back. Lady Wildcats with a basketball. Dribbling in, Ayana Porter. Ayana can't score all the points. Oak Ridge has got to find somebody else to take up the slack. Ulisha Mitchell has the ball ripped out of her hands. Clinton's going to take the lead right here. They miss it. Jenna Johnson on the rebound. Lady Wildcats down the floor. And then Jenna's foul. Well, not a very smart foul by Allie York. She just comes in and hacks her. And that'll be a personal foul with 3:31 to play. Lady Wildcats will have the basketball, and Ulisha Mitchell's out of the game again. Jenna Johnson, Ayana Porter, Evelyn Eubanks, Janaea Pippins, and Sakari Stewart in the ballgame. 21-20, 3:27 to play in the first half. The basketball will come Oak Ridge. Sakari on the baseline. There's a good-looking look by Jenna, saved by Janaea, and then travel is going to be called against the freshman. Lady Wildcats turn the ball over. Too many turnovers. That has been the bugaboo with this team this year, is turnovers. Lady Wildcats back on defense. 21-20 to score. 3:17 to play in the first half. Here comes Clinton down the floor. Allie York, guarded by Janaea Pippins, runs right into Ayana in trouble. And what they're going to call, a foul against Oak Ridge. Might go against 3:08 to play, second period, 21-20. Oak Ridge is in the lead. Clinton ball in, it comes to Josie Moody. Sophomore player guarded by Janaea Pippins. Hand checked by her. They could have called a foul on her, but they didn't. Number 13 with it, Allie York. They give her the three again. That's no good. Rebound Evelyn Eubanks to Jenna Johnson. Lady Wildcats running the floor with Jenna. Strong to the hole, no good. No way in the world that is a charge. That is so bad. The absolute worst official in the history of basketball. As we've seen before, that is a charge. He absolutely missed that call. Mr. Queener, and then they throw the ball around the corner. Clinton basketball. Going to give the Clinton girls some credit for going all the way back to play good defense. As they work the ball in with number 4, she kicks the ball back out. They lead. Good. I don't know how we lost her, but Clinton leads now by 2. 23-21, so after a horrendous bad call by the official, the Lady Wildcats trail. Here's Ayana, a little 10-footer, good. Ayana Porter hits the bucket, and if not for Ayana Porter, Lady Wildcats would be in some hurting here. It's a 23-23 ball game, 2:07 to play second quarter. Clinton basketball. Carmichael with it. Fires a pass all the way in the left corner. Number 22 works the ball inside. Here's a deflection and a near steal. Ball saved on the floor. Clinton ball. They've got a three if they want it. They cannot. Lady Wildcats very active on defense. They shoot another three. It's no good. Jenna's got the rebound. Lady Wildcat basketball. Jenna Johnson needs help. Slows it down. 1:43 to play second quarter. 23-23 the score. Jenna with it. Top of the key. Works the ball left side. Driving in it will come Janaea Pippin. She's fouled. Clinton fans didn't like that call. But this crew, who in my personal opinion, should not be working an Oak Ridge Clinton ball game. I mean, they shouldn't. They should have the A team here. But they'll try their best. Janaea Pippins to the free throw line. Toss. Good. Freshman scores. How many does Janaea have? That's first point, I think.
Yeah, that's Janaea's first point.
Back to the line she goes. Second toss. No good. Clinton on the rebound. Here come the Dragons. Josie Moody with it. Across the way. Here's another three. This one's no good. Jenna's got the rebound. Kind of a quick shot that time by Harrell. Here's Jenna going coast to coast with it. Gives it out to Sakari. Sakari dribbles in. Gives the ball back to Ayana. Ayana wanted to launch another three. Cannot. Jenna works the ball. Lost it and turns it over on a travel. I think she either wanted to shoot it or just lost it going up. It's a turnover, and that is a good call by the official. 1:12 to play second quarter. 24-23 the score. Lady Wildcats in the lead. Clinton basketball. Josie Moody with it across the way. Here it goes to Carmichael. To number 22 in the corner. That's Harrell. Holds the ball. Bounce pass goes inside. Intercepted by Oak Ridge. Lady Wildcats get a steal. Here comes Ayana Porter. Coast to coast with it. Dribbling all the way right side. Baseline jumper is going to be way short. Rebounded by Clinton. Here come the Lady Dragons down the floor. Lady Wildcats have got to find somebody other than Ayana Porter to score the points here. Clinton, they give up a three again. Got to guard her. You got to pick up your assignments as Carmichael knocks down the shot. The Lady Dragons can shoot it. Clinton by 2. 30 seconds to play second quarter. Somebody other than Ayana Porter's got to step up for the Lady Wildcats. Clinton playing very balanced. Here comes Ayana shooting again and knocking it down. If not for Ayana Porter, we'd be run out of the gym right now. 26-26 to score. Clinton basketball, 13 seconds to play. They work the ball. It's good. Guard them. 29-26 to score. Ayana Porter at the buzzer for three. No good as the first half comes to a close. Lady Dragons on top, 29-26. We're going to take a break here. We are live at the Donnie Dome. Clinton on top of the Lady Wildcats, 29-26. We'll be back in 3 minutes. Welcome back to the Donnie Dome. Clinton, Tennessee. The Lady Dragons on top of the Wildcats 29-26. Our individual, Ronnie and Becky Hayes. They have been loyal Wildcat supporters.
Johnson with a layup and 2 free throws for a total of 26. And for Clinton, we have Josie Moody with the layup, Allie York with 2 2-pointers and 3 threes, Sydney Harrell with a 2-pointer and a 3, and Lainey Carmichael with no 2-pointers and 2 threes.
And that's our statistics here at halftime, 29-26. The crowd is building here. The boys' game will follow here on FM 92.7, FM 94.7. A reminder, our next ball game will be on Saturday as the Wildcats and Lady Wildcats entertain the Cleveland Lady Raiders and the Blue Raiders. Will be a welcome back once again to FM 92.7. We are experiencing an internet issue on our stream here. Lady Wildcats down 3 with the basketball. Janaea Pippins goes in and scores. Janaea has her first 2 points. Lady Wildcats need to do more of that. Penetrate in. Lady Wildcats are down by 1. Here comes Clinton down the floor. They lead by 1. Had to be very, very confident after falling behind early and allowing They come back. Here comes another three. And they missed it this time. Rebound Oak Ridge. Lady Wildcats, Paige Lawing has the rebound. Gives it over to Ayana Porter. Lady Wildcats down the floor. Janaea with it. Waits for Jenna. Oh, she was wide open. She didn't get the ball to her. Here it goes to Jenna. Jenna drives in. Shot is on its way. No good. Battles for the rebound. Can't score. Lady Wildcats have got to get something out of Jenna Johnson. Lady Dragons in the lead by 1, 29-21. Abby Gamble with the basketball. Nearly lost it. Saved on the floor there by Allie Clark, who really shot lights out in the first half. 1 point Lady Dragon lead. There's a carry. No call. They're going to drive in for a layup. It's no good. Rebound to Oak Ridge. Lady Wildcats have the basketball. Coming down the floor running with Oak Ridge's Ulisha Mitchell against Moody for the shot. No good. Rebound Oak Ridge. Jenna Johnson with it once again out to Ayana Porter. Thought about launching a three. Will not do it. Swings the ball left side. Here comes Ulisha for three. It's off the mark. No good. Paige Lawing on the rebound. Back it goes. Ayana's open. She shoots it. It's for three. No good. Partially rejected. Taken away by the Lady Dragons. 1 point game. 29-28 the score. Here comes Gamble down the floor for Clinton. Lady Wildcats watching Moody almost turn the ball over. Backs it up. Now Allie York for three again. No good. That might have been a little bit too far out of her range as Jenna Johnson has the rebound. She's bumped in by Gamble in the rear court. Harassed everywhere she goes. Works the ball to Ulisha Mitchell. Ulisha dribbles in. Gives it over to Ayana Porter. 29-28 the scores. We've played 2 minutes. It's a 1 point. Here comes Ayana Porter. Free throw line jumper. It's too strong, but it's good. Banked off the backboard, and the Lady Wildcats are back in the lead. 30-19 the score, and Clinton throws the ball away. It'll be Oak Ridge basketball coming down the floor. 5:46 to play, third quarter. 30-29 the Lady Wildcats by 1. This game is intense, as we expected it to be. This Clinton team is 12-4 on the year. Lady Wildcats trying to win their 9th game. Here comes Ayana Porter down the floor. Brings the ball across the line. Round a screen by Jenna. Dribbles in. Has trouble. Here comes Janaea. Bounce pass in the paint. Reverse layup. Missed it. Rebounded by Bailey Burrows. Burrows down the floor to Allie York. Slow her down. Got to come up and guard her aggressively. As they work the ball left side, it goes to Burrows. Work the ball in the movie. She walked. She walked before that. The basket is good. And that's a nice play. But in my humble opinion, even though I know her mother, I believe she walked. But it'll be an opportunity for a three-point play. 31-30 the score. Pippins picks up her third foul. 31-30 the score. Lady Dragons in the lead. 5:19 to play. Shot is up. Good. Lady Wildcats in a 32-30 ball game. Here they come down the floor. Ayana Porter with it. Lady Wildcats. Junior, point guard, back to the goal. It goes inside to Pippins. Oh, she had a shot. Ayana shoots the three. No good. Rebound tracked down by Clinton. Unfortunately, Ayana, who has 20 of the Lady Wildcats' 30, missed that shot. Has missed a couple shots to start this half. We got to find somebody else to score. Clinton has found several people to score, and they have their biggest lead. It's up to 4. Ayana Porter coming down the floor fast. Dribbles left. Gives it off to Ulisha Mitchell. Ulisha dribbles in the paint. Has her shot blocked. Taken away by Clinton. I think the game plan probably should be to just be aggressive and take it strong to the hole. 4-point Clinton lead, 34-30, 4:35 to play third quarter. Lady Dragon basketball underneath the goal. Looking, firing it in. Shot is on its way. Good. They score. Lady Wildcats are going to get Evelyn Eubanks back in to guard the rim. Oak Ridge down 6 now. 36-30 the score. 4:26 to play in the third quarter. Lady Wildcats down the floor. Ayana Porter, bounce pass goes to Paige. She lost the ball. Ayana grabs the ball right back. Lady Wildcats are going to be fouled. Foul's going to be called against Addie Gamble. That'll be the first foul called against Clinton here in the third quarter. 4:13 to play, third period. Evelyn and Sakari Stewart going to check in. Out will come Ulisha Mitchell. Watching Clinton substitute as well. Looks like back in the ball game will come Sydney Harrell. Checking out for the Lady Dragons will be Bailey Burrows. Lady Wildcat basketball, 36-30. Top of the key, it goes out to number 13. That's Allie York. Guarded out high, but they get a three off. It's no good. Lady Wildcats, Jenna Johnson on the rebound to Sakari Stewart. Lady Wildcats down 6 with the basketball. Somebody's got to score other than Ayana Porter. It might be Sakari Stewart. She gives it in to Evan. Evelyn can't shoot. Ayana will for three. Good. 3-point shot for Ayana Porter. and she cuts the lead in half.
That's her fourth three of the game.
With Moody, no good. Rebound Oak Ridge. Momentarily, Lady Wildcats with it. Sakari Stewart running the floor. Sakari free throw line stops, gives it back out to Porter. Porter backs it up once again to Elisha Mitchell. Around it goes to Sakari. 36-33 the score. Sakari drives in. Her shot is blocked. Jenna's got it. Lost it. Grabbed it. Pulls up. Shoots. Scores. Jenna Johnson cuts the lead to 1 point. 36-35. Clinton in the lead. 3:06 to play. Third period. Clinton basketball. Lady Wildcats playing with, here's a long three. Oh boy, banked in. It was not pretty, but it counts. Allie York hits it, and it's a 4-point game once again. Here come the Lady Wildcats down the floor. Lots of contact there. Ball's loose on the floor. Clinton with it. Here come the Lady Dragons. Beat the ball. Wildcats down the floor. Then the ball knocked out of bounds by Ayanna Porter. 39-35 the score. Back in the ball game will come Elisha Mitchell. Coming out of the contest will come Sakari Stewart. 2:42 to play third quarter. Clinton in the lead, 39-35. Lady Dragon basketball. Lady Wildcats, Abby Gamble with a basketball. She's a sophomore. Got a screen. Dribbles to the right. Nearly lost the ball. Picked up, and she kicks it all the way down the floor, and the Lady Wildcats will get it. I don't know. I think our kicker might be a little impressed with that kick.
That was a very strong kick.
It'll be Oak Ridge basketball down by 4, 39 to work it in soon. Jenna Johnson's got it. Reverse layup, no good. Rebound to Janaea Pippins. Lady Wildcats, Elisha Mitchell probably needed to shoot it. She dribbles in, drives all the way to the hole, and scores. Nice drive by Elisha Mitchell, and it's a 2-point Dragon lead. 39-37 the score, 2:13 to play third period. Gamble drives left, throws the ball away. Intercepted by Oak Ridge. Here comes Ayanna Porter. Running the floor. Ayanna dribbles in, penetrates, gives it out. Three-pointer and the lead. Third quarter, the Lady Wildcats all of a sudden getting a little bit more scoring from somebody other than Ayanna Porter. 40-39 the score. Lady Wildcats by 1. Clinton basketball. Abby Gamble with the basketball. Harassed by Pippins, or Elisha Mitchell, that is. She works the ball, bounce pass down low on the block. Shot is up, and it's no good. Rebound to the Lady Wildcats. They had it. And then what's the call? Jump ball. The alternate possession arrow will give the ball to. We need to get this up high somehow. With the basketball will come the Clinton Dragons. We're going to get the radio working here in a second. 40-39 the score, 1:15 to play. We're going to need a break in a second. Clinton with the basketball, three-pointer from the corner, short. Rebound to the Lady Dragons once again. They work the ball back out the top of the key. Clinton basketball, they shoot another three. It's no good. Rebound this time to Oak Ridge. Lady Wildcats have the basketball. Here comes Ayanna Porter, and she's fouled by Addie Gamble. Addie Gamble in the rear court. Once again, it'll be Oak Ridge basketball. 56.2 seconds to play. Having some internet issues here. 40-39 the score. Lady Wildcats in the lead with the basketball. Once again, dribbling the ball across the line. Ayanna Porter. Try to force it into Ayanna Porter as they work the ball across the way. Here comes the Gamble. They'll drive the baseline all the way along the baseline, and a foul is going to be called against Oak Ridge. It'll be the fourth foul called against Mitchell, second against Oak Ridge. And Janaea Pippins has to come out of the ball game. Lady Dragon basketball. Ball's worked in. Addie Gamble works the ball to Elisha Mitchell. It should just come out. And then there's going to be a shove and a foul against Oak Ridge. It'll be Oak Ridge working on. What's that? Clinton. She wanted to shoot a three. Here comes York with the basketball. Harassed everywhere she goes. She works the ball with 5, 4, And another foul is going to be called against Oak Ridge. 4.1 second to play. That'll be the fourth team foul called against the Lady Wildcats. They're going to say it was a shooting violation. Jenna Johnson's called for a second foul. 40-39 the score. Free throws up, good. And we're tied, 40-40. Back to the free throw line will go Lanny Carmichael. Carmichael will have another shot to give her team the lead. She does not. She'll have another one. 40-40 the score. One more shot. 4.1 second to play. Third quarter. Carmichael's second toss. Good. Clinton by one. 4.1 second to go. 3, 2. Three-pointer at the buzzer is no good as the third quarter comes to a close. One more quarter of basketball left here at the Donnie Dome. 41-40 our score. We'll be back to Clinton in 60 seconds. Welcome back to Clinton. The Lady Wildcats currently trailing 41-40. Fourth quarter underway. Lady Wildcats can't afford turnovers. Ayana for three. It's going to be no good. Rebound to the Lady Wildcats. Sakari Stewart works the ball out to the right side. The ball to Jenna Johnson, almost taken out of her hands. Jenna brings the ball out to the midcourt circle. Works the ball to Ayana Porter. 7:39 to play. We apologize for our radio issue right now. 41-40 the score. Lady Wildcats, Ulisha Mitchell. Can't turn the ball over. She did. Threw it right into the hands of the Lady Dragons. Here comes Moody down the floor. They get a three. It's wide open. She missed it, though. Rebounded by Oak Ridge. Lady Wildcats have numbers. Here it goes. Sakari Stewart, one dribble, one shot, 2 points. Sakari Stewart scores, and Lady Wildcats have the lead. 42-41 the score. Here comes Clinton down the floor. Lady Dragon basketball. In the right corner, it goes out to Carmichael. Carmichael, no good. Rebound to foul call against Oak Ridge. I go against Ulisha Mitchell. 6:57 to play in the ball game. 42-41, Oak Ridge in the lead. 6:57 to play. It'll be Mitchell's third personal foul. Lady Dragon basketball. They lob it in. Ball intercepted by Oak Ridge for a second. Then knocked out, they say, by Clinton. It'll be Oak Ridge basketball. 42-41. Lady Wildcats in the lead. 6 minutes, 54 seconds to play in the ball game. Here comes Oak Ridge down the floor. With it will come Ayana Porter. Porter works the ball top of the circle to Mitchell. Double dribbles, perhaps. Works the ball to Sakari. Sakari back to Mitchell. Into Jenna. Jenna, Ayana Porter. Lady Wildcats backing it up. 6:36 to play. Coach Taylor dribbles in. Penetrates. Pulls up and shoots. No good. Rebound, Clinton. They've got numbers, and they throw the ball away. Intercepted by Jenna Johnson. Jenna with it to Ayana. Ayana, a little 12-footer is good. Ayana Porter drops it in. Lady Wildcats are up by 3. 44-41. Here comes Josie Moody down the floor. Moody harassed at the midcourt line, gives it over to Allie York. Around there goes to Gamble. Gamble drives against Evelyn along the baseline. Wanted to shoot, throws a wild one up there, no good. Jenna Johnson on the rebound. Jenna in the rear court, 6 minutes to play in the ball game. Here comes Ayana Porter with it down the floor. Ayana fouled by Allie York. Oak Ridge is quite happy with that. 44-41 the score. 5:54 to play. That is the first foul called against Clinton, third against Allie York. 44-41 the score. Lady Wildcat basketball. Ayana Porter, content to dribble, top of the key, finds Jenna free, inside Evelyn Eubanks. Oh, good! Oak Ridge by 5. 46-41. 5 minutes, 44 seconds to play in the basketball game. Here comes Clinton down the floor. 46-41. Addie York, the sophomore, dribbles past her defender, all the way in, wants to shoot, blocked by Evelyn. Evelyn blocks the shot. Here comes Oak Ridge down the floor. Sakari Stewart is going to be called for a carry. Second time that's happened. Lady Wildcats turn the ball over. Picks it up, throws it off, and intercepted for Oak Ridge. Lady Wildcats with the basketball, and a foul called against Clinton. 5 minutes, 15 seconds. 5 minutes, 15 seconds to play in the ball game. 46-41. Lady Wildcats in the lead. Top of the circle, it goes to Ayana Porter. Dribbles in, left side, Jenna Johnson. Jenna drives, finds Porter free, cannot shoot. Back to Sakari Stewart, it goes back to Porter. 5:04 to play in the ball game. Lady Wildcats call ring group with the basketball. Ayana Porter with it, dribbles in, penetrates, left side Jenna, turns, spins, drives, shoots, no good. Does draw the foul, will go to the free throw line. 4 minutes, 51 seconds to play in the game. A 5-point lead for the Lady Wildcats, 46-41. Jenna Johnson to the free throw line. She'll have 2 shots here. Got to hit your free throws. No good. How many points does Jenna have?
Jenna has 6 points.
Got to have more out of her. Hopefully right here is one. She'll have her second toss. Good. Nice shot. Lady Wildcats by 6. 47-41. A lot of time left. 4:51 to play in the ball game. Here from the Don W. Lockhart Gym, Clinton, Tennessee. Lady Dragon basketball. Number 30 with the basketball. Carmichael dribbles left. Works the ball inside. Unable to shoot. They work the ball at number 30. Shot is up. No good. Foul by Jenna Johnson. We apologize for those of you trying to listen on the radio. We just do not have a great cell signal here today. Lady Wildcats in the lead, 47-41. 4 minutes, 37 seconds to play, and Jenna Johnson. Welcome back once again to the Donnie Dome here in Clinton, Tennessee. Lady Wildcats on top by 6. Clinton has led most of the second half here. The Dragons will go to the free throw line. It'll be Lanny Carmichael, a sophomore. She'll have 2 shots here, they say. Foul was called on Jenna Johnson, her third. 47-41 Oak Ridge. Toss, no good. Just hit, no. Second toss, good. Down the floor will come the Lady Wildcats. With it will come Ayana Porter. Works the ball left side. Sakari Stewart in the paint. Works the ball over to Jenna. Ulisha Mitchell for 3. Good! What a shot by the freshman. Ulisha bombs away, and Oak Ridge leads by 9. Or 8. 50-40. Here comes Gamble in for the shot. She won't take it. She drives the baseline. Dribbles in. Block shot. Oh, they call a foul. She might have hit her. Sakari Stewart called with a foul. Oak Ridge by 8, 50-42. 4 minutes, 13 seconds to play in the ball game. Ethan Eubanks, Titus Fetters, TJ Hibben, Brian Bennett. Free throw up, good. 7-point Lady Wildcat lead. 4:13 to play. Back to the free throw line, Addie Gamble. Toss, good. The Wildcats, I would work time off here. They're playing a zone here. They're not really coming up to guard aggressively. A little bit more than they were as Oak Ridge's Ayanna Porter dribbles with 4:10 to play. Oak Ridge by 6. Ayanna dribbles in, wanted to go all the way in. Free throw line jumper is short. Rebound, Clinton. Little quick shot by Ayanna. They work the ball down the floor. The ball taken away by the Lady Dragons. They work the ball left side. Wide open three. Boy, it's big. She missed it. Rebound to Clinton. Good hustle rebound by Burrows. Burrows harassed. Throws the ball out to the right side of York. York out to Gamble. Gamble inside the paint. Goes in for the shot. No good. Rebound. Lady Wildcats had it. It's going to be a jump ball. The alternate possession to Clinton. 6-point Oak Ridge lead. 50-44. Clinton basketball underneath the goal. Allie York will work the ball in. 3:40 to play. 50-44. Clinton ball. Allie York works the ball left side. Three-pointer is good. Evelyn couldn't get out to guard her, and it's a three-point game. Lady Wildcats in the lead, 50-47. 3.5 minutes to play. Ayanna Porter dribbles left. Watch for some kind of a weird foul about to be called, or not called, as Ulisha got fouled, but they didn't call it. Here comes Clinton down the floor. Gamble works the ball. Another three in the tie. No good. Clinton on the rebound, though. Got to get these boards. With the basketball, Burrows. Got to extend the defense. Don't allow the threes. Here comes Clinton driving. Bounce pass inside. Out of bounds to Oak Ridge. 3:04 to play in the game. 50-47. Capacity crowd here at the Donnie Dome. 3:04 mark. Oak Ridge by 3. 50-47 the score. Lady Wildcat basketball. Ayanna Porter at the midcourt circle. Drifting over towards the Oak Ridge bench. Dribbles in. Penetrates all the way to the hole. No good. Draws the foul. And Ayanna Porter will be shooting free throws. TJ Hibben, how many points does Ayanna Porter have?
She's got 25 points right now.
Opportunity to pad the lead here. 50-47 the score. 2:48 to play in the ballgame. Ayanna Porter, she's a junior. Will have two shots. First of which, no good. She hasn't missed much tonight. Back to the free throw line she goes. Lady Wildcats playing with Evelyn Eubanks, Ulisha Mitchell, Jenna Johnson, Sakari Stewart, and Ayanna Porter. That was the fourth team foul called on Clinton. Free throw, good. Two-possession ball game, 51-47. 2:47 to play in the ball game. Here comes Clinton down the floor. Lady Wildcats playing a little defense here. Here comes Addie Gamble. Addie Gamble hands it off. A lot of motion. Josie Moody with the basketball. Clinton thought about shooting a three. They drive the paint, kick it out to Gamble. Gamble picked up by Jenna. Might have walked. No call. They work the ball down low. Here's the shot. It's up. It's good. Clinton scores, and they call a timeout. 2-point Oak Ridge lead, 51-49. We'll be back to Clinton following this 60-second timeout. Welcome back once again to the Donnie Dome. Don W. Lockhart Gym, Clinton, Tennessee. The boys game will follow here Lady Wildcats in the lead, 51-49. They have the basketball with 2 minutes and 25 seconds to play in the ball game here in Clinton. Lady Wildcats back on offense here, dribbling the basketball. Here comes Ayana all the way to the hole. Good! Ayana Porter scores. And the Lady Wildcats are up by 4. 2:10 to play. Ayana pushing towards 30 points. Got to play some defense now. Addie Gamble with the basketball. 2 minutes, 2 seconds to play. Gamble dribbles in, kicks the ball back out to Moody. Moody in the paint, throws one up there, no good. Draws the foul from Elisha Mitchell, and foul's going to be called. Once again, it looks like Chris McDaniel with a phantom call. Minute 57 to play in the game. Free throws up, good. 53-50. Oak Ridge by 3. A minute 57 to play in the ball game. An eternity left here at the Donnie Dome. Second toss. Good. Here comes Oak Ridge down the floor up by 2. 53-51. Don't want to have any turnovers here if you're the Lady Wildcats. Ayana Porter dribbling against Gamble around a screen. All the way to the hole. Drives in for a shot. Missed it this time. Rebound Clinton. Lady Dragon basketball. Moody with the basketball. Got to play some defense now. Minute 41 to play. Got to pick her up. Lady Wildcats have got a guard. They didn't. Layup. No, it's blocked by Jenna. Jenna Johnson had it and knocked out of bounds. 93 seconds to play in the game. 53-51. Oak Ridge on top of Clinton. With the basketball, Allie York. Nothing easy. York fires it in. Then it comes to Moody. Moody around to York. Three-pointer. It's no good. That's an air ball. Rebounded by Oak Ridge's Jenna Johnson. Jenna in the rear court to Ayana Porter. Ayana harassed and fouled. 15 foul call against Clinton. A minute 21 to play in the game. 53-51 Lady Wildcats. And Oak Ridge's Ayana Porter will go back to the free throw line. How many, TJ, does she have now? She'll go to the free throw line. Pushing towards 30 points. 53-51, a minute 21. That's why you keep a running total over here. It'll be Porter going to the free throw line twice. Big free throws. Toss, no good. Can't believe it. She's upset with herself. 53-51, minute 21 to play in the game. Ayana Porter back to the free throw line. Eyes the second shot. Big one. Good. 29 with that free throw. Here come the Lady Dragons down the floor. 54-51. Minute 17 to play in the ball game. Clinton down by 3. Moody to Carmichael. Bounce pass. Taken on the floor by Clinton. Lady Wildcats. A minute 9 to play in the game. Allie York backs it up. And then Clinton calls a timeout. Minute 5 to play in the ball game. 54-51. Clinton calls a timeout. We'll be back in 60 seconds. Welcome back once again to Clinton, Tennessee. Lady Wildcats currently on top by 3. Allie York with the basketball, got a screen. She walks! Oh, they're going to call a foul. Guess who did it? Once again, and a technical foul. I told you he was going to make a call that would determine this ball game. I told you he would make a call that would determine. He called a technical, he called a foul, and that is why Mr. McDaniel should not work an Oak Ridge Clinton ball game. He should not work. I knew it. I told you earlier. He would make a call that would determine perhaps the outcome of the ball game. Clinton doesn't need any help. They're already good enough. Never should work a Clinton game again. Allie York to the free throw line. Here's the technical. No good! Mr. McDaniel, she missed it. Mr. McDaniel, what will she do on the second one? She made it. Mr. McDaniel, one more. Oak Ridge by 2. Allie York, they'll get the ball too. Back to the free throw line. Allie York, she's had a great game for the Dragons. Good. 1-point game. Mr. McDaniel. Mr. McDaniel. She'll have another technical free throw. Good. And guess what? We're tied. I told you he would make a call to determine this ball game. Timeout is asked for by Oak Ridge. Chris McDaniel. 54-54 the score. We'll be back in 30 seconds. Welcome back once again to Clinton. 54-54 the score, 58.9 seconds to play in the ball game. Clinton has tied it, and they have the ball now. A 4-point swing there because of the fouls, which perhaps happened, but then the technicals ask him to. 58.9, Clinton basketball. 54-54 the score. With the basketball will come the Lady Dragons. Clinton, we asked, this Clinton guy to sit down. Of course he didn't. That's 48 seconds to play. Clinton with the basketball. Addie Gamble swings it out to York. York drives in. Free throw line shot. No good. Rebound, Jenna Johnson. Lady Wildcat basketball. 36 seconds to play in a 54 game. What will Chris McDaniel do? Oh, he actually called one against Clinton. Now the Dragon fans are not happy with him. 54 the score. Foul called against Addie Gamble. You can't make it up, Mr. McDaniel. Here comes Ayanna Porter to the free throw line. 30 seconds to play in the game. The junior to the line, gunning for 30 points. Good. Oak Ridge in the lead. 55-54. Ayanna Porter back to the line. 30.2 seconds to play. Back to the charity stripe, Ayanna Porter. One free throw. Good. 2-point Lady Wildcat lead. 56-54, 29 seconds to play. Here come the Lady Dragons down the floor. With the basketball will come Gamble. Gamble around a screen. Kicks the ball to the corner. And the ball is knocked out of bounds. Good hustle there. 21.6 seconds to play. Clinton will call a timeout. What a ball game. Clinton comes in with 12 wins. This is a real deal team. The Lady Dragons are really good. 56-54 Oak Ridge. Back in 60 seconds. Welcome back once again to the Donnie Dome, Clinton, Tennessee. Lady Dragon basketball. Here comes Josie Moody working the ball out to the top. 19 seconds to go. They work the ball for a three. Clang off the iron, no good. They've got the rebound. Back to the top it goes to Moody. Moody guns. It's good. Three-pointer is good. 7 seconds to play. Josie Moody bombs home the three. And the Lady Wildcats trail by 1. 57 to 56. Big shot by Moody to give them the lead. 57 to 56. Wow. Lady Wildcats have time. They are going to put more time back on the clock. 8.6 seconds to play. The boys game will follow here on FM 92.7, FM 94.7, prepradio.com, and Oak Ridge Schools Television, channel 1082. We're also attempting to stream on our YouTube channel, Prep Radio. The internet in here is not great. There's a lot of people in here as I look around the gym. Clinton trying to end a long losing streak to the Lady Wildcats, and they got a big shot by the daughter of a former Lady Wildcat, as Josie Moody hits a really big shot for them. 57-56. Can't turn the ball over right here. Lady Wildcats will have the basketball. They'll have the full length of the floor to drive with 8.6 seconds to play in the game. It'll be Evelyn Eubanks to work the ball in. Lady Wildcats have Sakari Stewart, Ayana Porter in the ball game, as Oak Ridge will work the ball in. In it comes to Ayana. Ayana's going to dribble in, works the ball across the line. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. She's fouled! She's fouled! She's fouled! With 0.8 seconds to play. 0.8 seconds to play. Lady Wildcats to the line. Trailing by 1. 57-56. Ayana Porter to the free throw line. She'll have 2 shots. First one good, no good. She's got to hit this one to send it to overtime. 57-56 to score. Ayana Porter, Clinton fans on their feet. Ayana Porter to the free throw line. Looks at the second toss. It's up. Wins. Clinton wins. Clinton has defeated the Oak Ridge High School Lady Wildcats by a final score of 57-56, ending a 74-game winning streak by the Lady Wildcats. Congratulations to the Lady Dragons. They win it 57-56. Oak Ridge had every opportunity there to at least tie it, take the lead. Ayana, who has been so good the entire ball game, just couldn't knock down the free throws, and the Dragons win the ball game. Congratulations to Clinton. A long streak comes to an end, but Lady Wildcats met a good, very solid Clinton team, and they win the ball game.
Yeah, it was a great game. It was very
Welcome back once again to the Don W. Lockhart Gym, Clinton, Tennessee, where the Lady Wildcat fans, the news is not good. The Lady Dragons have won 57-56. Lady Wildcats had an opportunity there, perhaps actually to win the ball game, but you can't fault Ayanna Porter at the line. She scored over 30 points in the ball game, just missed a couple free throws down the stretch, and with about 0.8 seconds left, and the Lady Wildcats fall for the first time to Clinton since December the 7th, 1990. And as I said on my Twitter page, that was a long time ago, a very long time ago. You have to go all the way back to 12,079 days ago. But congratulations to Clinton. You know, they're an outstanding team, and they deserved to win the ball game. They played Oak Ridge to the hilt. They made plays. They were a lot more balanced than were the Lady Wildcats, I felt, during the course of the game. And Lady Wildcats had the bulk of their scoring from Ayanna Porter. And Lady Wildcats, to win ball games, you've got to have a little bit more balanced scoring. Two teams will play again later on. The world is not going to come to a close because the streak is over. Clinton's football team did the same thing with the Oak Ridge football team. So this is the year of the Dragon, I guess. Well, it's a brand new year, but we'll call it in the last little bit. Losing the football game and Lady Wildcats losing their basketball game, but life goes on. TJ Heaven, you have the final scoring of this game, I believe, or maybe not. Well, why don't you go ahead and read that, and then we'll let you do the scoring.
Thank you, David. Tonight, the Lady Wildcats and the Lady Dragons are meeting for the wrong paper. Welcome back to Clinton in our first broadcast of 2024 as the Wildcats take on the Dragons in a non-district game. For many years, these games determined the top spot in District 3 play, but Clinton is now a 3A school while Oak Ridge is 4A. Both teams are now, of course, in separate districts. This game and the one later this season in Oak Ridge are played now just for community pride and rivalry that began 81 years ago. The Wildcats, with tonight being the 203rd time the two Anderson County teams have played one another. Recently, Oak Ridge has dominated the series, winning 29 of the past 30 games with the Dragons. Clinton's only win during this stretch came here in 2022 on a three-point shot by Trace Thackerson at the buzzer to give the Dragons a 51-50 win. That is the only win Clinton has had against Oak Ridge head coach Aaron Green. These 29 wins are all on his watch, with the last Clinton success coming against Barry Wortman's Wildcats in the 2009-2010 season. They swept the Wildcats that season. This season, Clinton hasn't won many games, but they have won 2 of their last 5. Their wins this year have come against Seymour, Union County, Meigs County, and First Baptist Academy. In comparison to Oak Ridge's schedule, the Clinton schedule has been weak, and they have struggled to a 4-9 record with it. On paper, the Wildcats should win tonight's game with ease, but rivalry games on the road don't always go as planned. The Wildcats have lost 4 of their last 6 games, but their schedule has been a tough one, which should benefit them come tournament time. Oak Ridge is coming into the game off a 65-55 overtime loss to Durham, South Carolina at the Arby's Classic, while Clinton beat a 2-13 Seymour team back in December 21st. They lost all 3 games over Christmas up in Kentucky. One thing you can expect tonight is that the gym will be hot and Clinton will play hard. What more can we say? It's Oak Ridge and Clinton. For longtime fans, the 1990s were the best times in the series, with both teams being dominant at times against each other. Clinton owned a 10-game winning streak on the Wildcats from 1996 to 1999. These were fun times in the rivalry. Hopefully tonight's game will be as well. Tonight's games have an individual sponsor in Ronnie and Becky Hayes. Both are Oak Ridge graduates and fiercely loyal Wildcat fans in all sports. We thank Ronnie and Becky for their continued support of Wildcat sports and our broadcast. Tonight's games are also sponsored in part by the Fox Insurance Group, Jamie Brooks for Anderson County Chancellor, the Oak Ridge Utility District, Washboards Wash and Fold, the Knoxville Orthopedic Clinic, 10 Bank of Oak Ridge, Main Street Lofts, Laura Lynn Green with State Farm, and Mike Kelly with Betsy Coleman Realty. We are on prepradio.com and Oak Ridge Schools Television Channel 1082. We're live on Clinton and FM 92.7 and streaming both games live on our YouTube channel, Prep Radio. It's time for a break. We'll be back with in the Don W. Locker Gym following this 3-minute timeout.
Thanks a lot. We are live back here at the Donnie Dome getting set for the boys' game. While you have a chance, TJ, why don't you run down the scoring in the girls' game?
All right, for the girls, we had a total of 56 points, 31 coming from Ayana Porter, 8 from Ulisha Mitchell, 4 from Evelyn Eubanks, 1 from Paige Lawing, 4 from Janaea Pippins, 7 from Jenna Johnson. And for Clinton, they ended up with 57 points, 2 from Addie Gamble, 8 from Josie Moody, 19 from Allie York, 5 from Sydney Harrell, 15 from Laney Carmichael.
We're a few minutes away from the start of the boys' game. As we turn our attention to that, starting lineup's about to be introduced. The Wildcats will be wearing their all-black jerseys with cardinal and white trim, while the Dragons will be wearing their all-white jerseys with orange and black trim. Lady Wildcats will be speaking to the head coach of Lady Wildcats, Paige Taylor, at halftime of the boys' game. We'll hope you'll stay tuned for that. Lady Wildcats, not much you can say here. The Lady Wildcats defeated 57-56. That little sequence there, the technical foul and the free throws, Lady Wildcats had the lead, and then it was just a huge swing in the ball game. And you know, I hate picking on one official, but in fact, I was just told that I needed to redo my New Year's resolution. From now on, including Mr. McDaniel, I will not pick on any officials the rest of the night. As Garrett Giles is introduced for the Wildcats, he'll start for the Wildcats. Had a really good tournament up at the Arby's Classic. Also starting at the post position, Cooper Williams. He didn't play in the final game against Dorman. Turned his ankle or something in the game before that. Might have had a little calf bruise as well, but he gets to start tonight. Also starting on the wing tonight will be Caden Brightheart. Gets to start for Oak Ridge. Also starting for Oak Ridge at the wing position will be Brennan Scott. He is a senior. And the fifth and final starter for the Wildcats is Raekwon Watson. Now they're about to turn the lights out here at the Donnie Dome and introduce the Clinton starters. This is kind of a young Clinton team, and they have struggled a bit, but I was talking with somebody earlier, Jim Harris, the longtime Clinton announcer, and he was telling me that team is getting closer and closer to being a pretty good team. They just need a few more games under their belt, and this obviously is not a region ball game or district ball game, so they have an opportunity. It is so dark in here, I cannot read the roster here, so hopefully you can pick it up on the public address announcer. I apologize. I cannot read my roster. It is totally pitch black up here. Number 10, Braylon Hayden. I know him. He's number 10. He gets to start for the Dragons. Also starting for Clinton. At guard, number 1, Jeremiah Lee. He's had some good games against the Wildcats before. And the point guard for them, number 0, Tegan Bollinger. And that's the starting lineups for the Clinton Dragons. Boys game about to get set. Please turn the lights back on. Chris Lockhart is the head coach. We're in pitch black darkness here. And eventually they'll turn. Here we go. Here come the lights once again. It's kind of a cool thing. They turn the lights out. We've got a capacity crowd here at the Don W. Lockhart Gym. Fun ball game, always is. Look forward to this game every single year. Garrett Giles to jump for the Wildcats. To jump for them will be Braylon Hayden. The music is so loud. That music is going to take us off our stream, I bet. As the Wildcats and Dragons playing. Once again, over 200 times they've played one another. as Garrett Giles to jump. And in the jump will be Tegan Bollinger, I believe. And open, it is going to be Hayden as the ball is controlled by Oak Ridge, and we are underway here at the Don W. Lockhart Gym. With the basketball will come Oak Ridge. Left side it goes Brennan Scott in the right corner. Looks down low to Cooper. He drives in, shoots over the top, and knocks it down. Good start for the Wildcats as Brennan Scott hits the bucket. And then a foul is going to be called against Raekwon Watson as he runs right into Tegan. It'll be a personal foul against the Wildcats. Back on defense will go to the Wildcats, leading 2-0. 7 minutes, 43 seconds to play in the first quarter. With the basketball will come LeBron Booker. Booker works the ball left side to Caden Eisen. He works the ball to Hayden. Down low, they get it in the paint. Spinning shot is up, and it's no good. Garrett had the rebound, saved by Clinton, up, no good. Rebound this time by Cooper Williams. Cooper to Ray. Here he comes down the floor. Ray one-on-one against Lee. Drives to the baseline, kicks it off in the corner, and saved by Cooper. Not a great pass, saved by Garrett Giles. Giles dribbles in, takes it all the way to the hole. Shot is blocked. Taken away by Clinton. Here come the Dragons down the floor, moving right to left. If you're listening to us on the radio, as Coach Lockhart has instructions for Braylon Hayden, and he brings the ball across the line, picked up by Caden Brightheart. He dribbles the ball to the midcourt circle and stops, picks up his dribble and throws the ball away, intercepted by Oak Ridge. Brennan Scott might have a dunk. Oh, he just lays it in. Brennan has all 4 of the Wildcat points. He had an opportunity for a breakaway, but he didn't take it. Here they come down the floor. Shot is up, no good. Rebounded by Scott. Here come the Wildcats down the floor once again. 4-0 our score. Garrett Giles to the hole, good. 6-0 Wildcats, and Coach Lockhart wants a timeout. 6:32 to play first quarter. 6-0 Wildcats. Back in 30 seconds. Welcome back once again to the Don W. Lockhart Gym, Clinton, Tennessee, where the Wildcats lead it by a score of 6-0. Oak Ridge playing with Garrett Giles, Caden Brightheart, Brennan Scott, Raekwon Watson, and Cooper Williams. Clinton basketball. Down the floor with the basketball will come Jeremiah Lee. Picked up in the rear court, works the ball across the line to Bollinger. Bollinger works the ball to the corner to a wide-open shooter who missed the shot. Rebound to Clinton. Dragon basketball, they shoot another 3. They miss another 3. Rebounded by Clinton again. They've got a couple of offensive rebounds, and they'll set it up once again. Braylon Hayden backs up in the midcourt circle. 8-0 our score. 5 minutes, 15 seconds to play in the first quarter. Clinton basketball, yet to hit a shot. Here comes Braylon Hayden. Dribbling ball to the right. Needs to hand it off to somebody. Does in the corner. Clinton working hard against Oak Ridge's defense. Oh, he took a step right in front of Mr. McDaniel. Well, actually, as they work the ball right side, and I guess it wasn't a travel because I am not going to pick on the officials. As they back it up, 4:50 to play in the first quarter, 8-0 Wildcats. Clinton very patient with their offense. Caden Eisen. You know, Coach Lockhart, I know he likes to be like kind of Coach Green. He likes to get it up and go, but maybe a wiser kind of decision to go with the half court here. As Braylon Hayden, you got to credit Oak Ridge's defense, too, not really allowing much of anything. Nothing easy so far. They've taken a few long threes. They just haven't been able to knock them down. They work the ball to Booker. Booker against Cooper. Shoots over the top. Missed another shot. Rebound this time to Garrett Giles. Giles gives it off to Brightheart. Caden Brightheart, 10-0. Blocked, but a foul is going to be called. Hard crash to the floor by the Dragons, and hopefully Tegan Bollinger is okay. 8-0 our score, and Caden Brightheart will go to the free throw line. 4:12 to play first quarter, 8-0 Oak Ridge. Brightheart will go to the free throw line. Looks like Titus Fetters is doing camera work now. Ethan Eubanks doing the scoreboard. TJ Hibben doing my stats. 9-0 Wildcats. 4:12 to play in the first quarter. Wildcats substituting Price Davis in for the first time in a long time. Price has been out with an ankle injury for a long time, and I don't even remember the last time, if at all, if Price has gotten into a ball game in basketball. I can't remember. It may be early on in the season. He's been in a boot, It's good to have him back on the roster and out on the floor. Caden's free throw, he missed it. Rebounded by Clinton. 9-0 Wildcats, 4:10 to play in the first period. With the basketball will come Braylon Hayden. Here's a steal. Oh, guess what? That's a foul. Looked like there might have been some contact. I'm not picking on the officials, TJ. Quit making me pick on the officials. 9-0 is our score. It'll be Clinton with the basketball side court. 4 minutes to play first quarter. Dragon basketball. LeBron Booker will work the ball inside front court. Handed the ball by Chris McDaniel. Looking to work the ball in. Lobs it in. And it comes to Caden Eisen. Works the ball. 9-0 our score. 3 minutes, 55 seconds to play in the first period. Jeremiah lives up. Free throw line jumper. They still have yet to score. And Cooper has the rebound. Cooper waits. Gives it over to Brennan Scott. Brennan down the middle of the floor. Dribbles. Pulls up. Free throw line jumper is no good. Rebound to Oak Ridge. Brennan's got it. Gives it over to Price Davis. Price Davis outside the line. Thought about shooting a three. Will. Not a great shot. Missed it. Rebounded by Braylon Hayden. Down the floor will come the Dragons. 9-0 our score. They have yet to score. We're at the 3:21 mark of the first period with the basketball. Braylon Hayden guarded by, blocked by Cooper. He can't save it. Ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Oak Ridge. Wildcats are going to get Shamar Green in the ball game for the first time. Cooper's out. Price is out. Garrett Giles back in the ball game. 3:12 to play first quarter. 9-0 the score. Clinton basketball. Tegan Bollinger to work the ball in. Bollinger works it up high, and it comes to LeBron Booker. Guarded by Brightheart. Dribbles to the free throw line. Throws one off the glass and scores. Clinton's got their first 2 points. It comes at the 3:04 mark of the first quarter. Wildcats in the lead 9-2. Down the floor will come Raekwon Watson to Brendan Scott for three. No good. Brendan's taking an awful lot of shots, and Clinton is fouled by Oak Ridge's Caden Brightheart, and personal foul is going to be called. 2:50 to play first quarter. It'll be Dragon basketball. Chris Lockhart, longtime coach. The gym here is named for his dad, Don W. Lockhart, who was a longtime coach here. The only Lockharts have been coaching here probably the last 50 years. Clinton, the only name, has been the head coach here at Clinton, the Lockhart family. With the basketball will come the Dragons. LeBron Booker. Wildcats haven't scored in a while. Booker drives against Garrett Giles. Holds the ball and gives it over to Tegan Bollinger. Bollinger drives left, pulls up, hands it off, and is shoved by Garrett, but no call. Saved on the floor by Booker. Booker on the right extension of the free throw line. Throws one up there wildly. No good. Ray on the rebound. Raekwon Watson, coast to coast, and he lost the ball because Chris McDaniel says a foul will be called. Personal foul is going to go against the Dragons.
Isaiah Williams on the foul.
Either way, it'll be Oak Ridge basketball. I think it was on Caden Eisen. I think that's who it was on. 9-2 our score. It'll be Oak Ridge to work the ball in. Wildcats lob it on the alley-oop to Garrett. Garrett wanted to go back up with it. He's stripped of the ball. Taken on the floor by Clinton. There was heavy traffic in there as they bring the ball down the floor. Price is back in the ball game. Clinton has got number 5. They looked a little unsure about shooting there. They've got some young guys in. They've got Carson Richardson in the ball game. They also have Isaiah Williams in the ball game. Dragon basketball. Braden Hayden with it. Charge is going to be called on the floor. Offensive player control foul against Clinton. All of a sudden, the action has kind of slowed down a little bit. 9-2 our score. 1:42 to play in the first quarter. Wildcats wearing their black jerseys. Clinton substituting Jackson Alcorn in the ball game. That'll be the third foul called against Clinton. And the second foul called against Tegan. It'll be Oak Ridge basket with it over to Garrett Giles. He'll bring it across the line. Garrett, top of the circle, works the ball back to Garrett. Garrett dribbles in, stops, pulls up, 8-footer is no good. Cooper on the actually Shamar up with the rebound, good. With one shot upcoming. 1:29 to play. First quarter, 11-2. The Wildcats in the lead. They're substituting LeBron Booker back in the ball game. Shamar will go to the charity stripe. 11-2 Oak Ridge. 1:29 to play in the first quarter. Shamar, one shot. Good. Shamar knocks it down, and here come the Dragons down the floor. Wildcats putting pressure on in the rear court. Trying to get the ball across the line. Having a little difficulty doing it. They now do work it across the line. Good defense by Oak Ridge. Wildcats in the lead by 10, 12-2. Will come LeBron Booker, throws the ball, deflected off the body of Raekwon Watson. 1:06 to play first quarter. Mr. McDaniel, a really good call there as Cameron McCullough comes into the ball game. Good to see Cameron back. Missed our trip up to Bristol. And good to have him back out on the floor. And the Dragons work the ball in, and it comes to LeBron Booker. Minute 3 to play first quarter, 10-point Oak Ridge lead. Camo working hard on defense against Jeremiah Lee, and he looks a little bit out of control. He works the ball out to the top. They get a three on its way. Good. Nice shot by LeBron Booker. And the Wildcats lead is 12-5. Here comes Garrett Giles down the floor for the Wildcats. Garrett, top of the circle, bounce pass to Shamar. One dribble, one shot. Good, and he's fouled. Shamar exerting his self in the paint, and he'll go to the free throw line with another opportunity for a three-point play. Good to see Shamar being so aggressive. They haven't credited the bucket to Oak Ridge. Now they do. It's 14-5, 39.2 seconds to play. Shamar back to the free throw line. 39.2 seconds. Toss, he missed it. Rebound to Clinton. They bring in their post guy, Caden Ison, back in the game. And then there should be an offensive player control foul against Clinton. It's going to go against LeBron Booker, and McDaniel with the call. 14-5 the score, 34.5. See, I can give credit to the officials sometimes too.
Yeah, sometimes, but usually you're just shooting them out.
Here comes Oak Ridge down the floor. Garrett Giles with it. 30 seconds to play. Ball's off the fingertips of Camo. Clinton has it. They'll drive in. Shot is no good. Foul called against Garrett Giles. Wildcats, a little bit of miscommunication, I think, down on the floor between the two. And Clinton will go to the free throw line with two shots. 22.3 seconds to play. Garrett picks up the foul. That's his first. Team foul number 4 against the Wildcats. And the Dragons will go to the free throw line. 22.3 seconds. First shot on its way up there, no good. He jumped in the lane pretty quick. They'll substitute Braylon Hayden back in the ballgame. Coach Lockhart doing a lot of early substituting, trying to keep up with Oak Ridge. They're also going to get Cantrell Grimmel in the ballgame. I hope I didn't pronounce that wrong. I hate to have grandparents on my case. Clinton fans are always on my case, but I don't want the grandparents, that's for sure. 14-5 the score. Clinton to the free throw line. One more time. Looks at the shot. He missed them both. Shamar on the rebound. Here comes Ray down the floor. 19 seconds to play first quarter. 14-5, the Wildcats in the lead. Raekwon gets the ball across the line, trap, gives it over to Brennan Scott. He's harassed, and they're going to call a foul against Clinton. And it might go against Ison. That might be his third. If they call it on the big guy, and let's see who they call it on. It is against Caden Ison, and that's his first foul, I guess. It'll be his first. My apologies. Clinton's playing a lot of different players. Carson Richardson in the ballgame. Brendan Scott's going to go to the free throw line. 14-5 Oak Ridge. 15-5. TJ Hibben, how many points does Brendan Scott have?
He's got 5 points.
Wow. He is doing great on that tally. TJ, you're doing great.
I appreciate that.
Back to the free throw line we go, Brendan. 9.5 seconds, 15-5 Oak Ridge in the lead. Brendan, the senior, shoots. Good. 16-5 score, 9 seconds to play. Here come the Dragons down the floor. Bounce pass to number 4. He lost it off the body of one of the Wildcats. It'll be Clinton basketball side front court. 2.9 seconds to play. Clinton will have it side court. Not much time. They work it in. Now they get a three off. Banked in good. LeBron Booker hits the three. We'll be back in 6. Welcome back once again to the Don W. Lockhart Gym, Clinton, Tennessee, 16-8 the score. Clinton with the basketball, and then what's the call? Going to be a foul, I believe, against Ray Ray. Personal foul called. It'll be Clinton basketball. And that'll be Ray Ray's second foul. 16-8 the score. It'll be Clinton basketball. 7:52 to play in the first half. Oak Ridge in the lead, 16-8. Clinton almost throws away the inbounds, taken away by LeBron Booker. Booker holds the ball and gives it over to Jeremiah Lee. Picked up defensively by Ray Ray. The Wildcats come out in the second quarter with Cooper Williams, Caden Brightheart, Brendan Scott, Garrett Giles, and Raekwon Watson. Clinton ball, 5-second count was on. Number one drives in, lost it. Good defense, Oak Ridge. Garrett has it and needs some help, and he's going to double dribble the basketball. Needed to give it to a guard, and he had already taken one dribble, I do believe. Coach Green didn't believe it. I don't know. I'm not going to say anything because the officials are always right, TJ, as Clinton will work the ball in. Bounce pass comes in. Oh, boy. That was not a good shot at all. And then there's going to be a travel. Man, we can't get anything going in this one. That was probably a travel. He ran right into the Oak Ridge deep. Officials are never wrong. 7:25 to play second quarter. Okay, I'm going to stop. 16-8 the score. It'll be Clinton basketball to work the ball in. LeBron Booker. Booker works it in. Then it comes to Tegan Bollinger. Bollinger hands it off once again to Jeremiah Lee. Caden Brightheart defending him. They work the ball to the right wing to LeBron Booker. And holding the ball is Booker. He holds it, gives it off to Eisen. Eisen once again back to Booker. Booker back to the midcourt circle, saved away by Jeremiah Lee. 7:05 to play second quarter. 16-8 the score. The Wildcats in the lead. Lee with the basketball. Holds it and throws the ball to Eisen. Clinton very off the mark. I don't even know if it hit rim. 16-8 the score. Garrett Giles is going to dribble in. Turn, spin, shoot, draws a foul. Jump ball. He called a jump ball. Oak Ridge with the alternate possession arrow. Oh, my gosh. I'm telling you. It's all I can do, TJ. It's all I can do not to say anything about this crew. 16-8 the score. Just let them play. Two teams. The Wildcats work the ball in. In it comes to Raekwon Watson. 6:37 to play in the first half. 16-8 the Wildcats. Ray thought about a three, shoots it. Good. Three-point shot for Raekwon Watson. And the Wildcat lead is 19-8. Here come the Dragons down the floor. To work the ball in will be Caden Eisen. Coach Lockhart, longtime coach of the Dragons. Clinton catches it on a run. Saved away by Booker. Out to the top, it goes to Lee. He's assisted by Troy Thackerson, Matt Housley, Casey Doherty, along with Darren Scarborough. They get a little shot off the rim, no good. Rebound picked up by Brightheart. Caden Brightheart coming out of there with the basketball. Caden coast in the second quarter. I think the pace of this game is the way Coach Lockhart wants it to be. Wildcats unable to really get going. They've been very patient. Clinton has and Coach Lockhart's a good coach. He's been doing it a long time. He reacts to his personnel, to their strengths, and this might not be the run and gun type Clinton team he's had in the past. And they've been very, very patient. To the free throw line, Caden again. He missed the first toss. 19-8 the score. Wildcats in the lead. Ethan Eubanks, Titus Fetters, TJ Hibben, Brian Bennett back at the station. John Ulrich is doing ground camera for us. 19-8. Eventually, Brightheart will shoot the free throw. He does. And it's good. 20-8, the Wildcats in the lead. 5 minutes, 57 seconds to play in the second period. Here comes Clinton down the floor, moving right to left. If you're listening to us on the radio, Isaiah Williams with it. Holds the ball right in front of the Oak Ridge bench. Slings it all the way across the floor to LeBron Booker. Booker holding the ball. Like I said, they're quite willing to slow down the game. And Coach Green's going to call something new, and they're going to come out defensively. Here it goes out once again to Isaiah Williams at the midcourt circle. About to be trapped. Hands it off once again to Jeremiah Lee. Trapped by Brennan. He has to get rid of it. Over it goes to Booker. Booker at the midcourt circle. Here comes the trap again. They work the ball to the right side to Isaiah Williams. Williams bounce pass left side. They'll drive in. There's a walk. What is McDaniel going to call? He called it right. Good job, Chris. 5:12 to play second quarter. 20-8 the score. Wildcats in the lead. Here comes the Wildcats down the floor. Garrett Giles works the ball into Raekwon Watson. Ray brings it across the line, met defensively by Jeremiah Lee. Comes off to the right, bounce pass to Cooper. Cooper on the baseline, stripped to the ball. Really didn't have a whole lot of room there, and they turned it over. Here comes Clinton with it. Jeremiah Lee with it, left corner. Saved away by number 22, Williams. He's trapped. He fires it out once again to the midcourt circle to Booker. Booker around the horn to Richardson. Richardson to Lee. Back and forth they go. 4:45 to play, shortening the ball game here. Jeremiah Lee with it, about to be trapped, going backwards with it, fires it up high, saved by Braylon Hayden. Clinton fans wanted something there, nothing called. Here they come, they work the ball left corner, driving with it, number 22, ball's knocked out of bounds by Raekwon Watson. 4:27 to play in the first half, 20-8 the score. Clinton doing what they have to do to stay in the ball game. Dragons will work the ball in, Braylon Hayden. And Cooper's going to have to tuck his jersey in before they start play. Braylon will work the ball in on a bounce pass. Almost taken away, saved by Richardson. Number 1 with it, that's Jeremiah Lee. He backs up to the Chicago Bears C in the middle part of the floor. 4:18 to play second period. They trap him once again. Almost picked up his dribble, and Coach Lockhart calls a timeout. 4:13 to play in the first half, 20-8. We'll be back to Clinton following this 30-second timeout. Welcome back once again to the Don W. Lockhart Gym. Clinton, Tennessee, where the Wildcats currently have the lead 20-8 over the Clinton Dragons. Earlier today, the Lady Wildcats' 74-game winning streak against Clinton came to a close, 57-56. Clinton shoots a three. It's good. Three-point shot by Caden Eisen, and the Wildcat lead is 20-11. Here comes Oak Ridge down the floor. With the basketball will come Raekwon Watson. He has trouble with his dribble. Picked up and drives in the baseline, pulls up, throws up a shot. He might have been fouled. They're going to call a block on the Dragons. 20-11 the score, 3:52 to play. Personal foul against the Dragons will be the second team foul. They're going to call it against Caden Eisen. That'll be his second, and Raekwon Watson will go to the free throw line. Ray to the line will have 2 shots. On his way up there, good. Hit the back end of the rim and dropped in. Back to the free throw line he goes. 21-11, Oak Ridge by 10. Ray back to the line, toss, in and out, no good. Wildcats have missed a couple of free throws in this one, actually 3, I think. Here comes Clinton, bringing the ball down the floor. With it will come LeBron Booker. Wildcats have Caden Breitharp in the game. Garrett Giles is in, Cooper Williams, Ray and Brennan Scott. Clinton ball doing a lot of dribbling. Jeremiah Lee backs up to the midcourt circle, holds it and gives it over to Booker. 3:32 to play in a fast-moving game as Brennan Scott on a deflection has the ball. It's too much dribbling by Clinton as Brennan drives in. Nice move. To the hole he goes. Good. And he's fouled. Too much dribbling on the part of the Clinton Dragon. He just dribbled and dribbled. The Wildcats just stripped the ball away from him. And Brennan has an opportunity for a 3-point play. 3 minutes, 22 seconds to play. Brennan Scott to the free throw line. TJ, how many points has Brennan Scott scored?
Brennan currently has 8. If he makes his free throw, it'll be 9. Shamar with 5 points, Raekwon with 6, and Caden Breitharp with 2.
Good job there, TJ. Ace statistician tonight. We're thinking Mike Sheehan might be with us here tonight. But TJ is doing an admirable job. To the free throw line, once again, will go Brennan Scott. 23-11, Oak Ridge in the lead. Brennan's toss, no good. Wildcats, Brennan has the rebound himself, comes out of there with it and throws the ball away. Down the floor will come Clinton. Richardson wide open for a layup. Good. They score with number 22, Isaiah Williams. Somebody didn't pick him up. Here comes Oak Ridge down the floor. Ray was fouled. Still going to drive in left side. Turns on the baseline. Needs some help. Gives it in to Cooper. Cooper drives into the hole. Shot is blocked. Taken away by the Dragons. Here comes Clinton down the floor. With the basketball will come Isaiah Williams. They have really disrupted Oak Ridge's offense. But the Wildcat have the ball over. And that's going to be another foul called against Clinton. That'll be the third team foul. The first foul called against Richardson, Carson Richardson. It'll be Oak Ridge basketball. I think I'll be speaking to Paige Taylor at halftime of this game. I don't see her, but hopefully we will. Cooper's coming out of the contest. 23-13 is the score, 10-point game. Ethan says she's still in the house, so we'll speak to her. Lady Wildcats defeated tonight, 57-56. 2:43 to play in the second quarter, 23-13. Ray for three. No good. Rebound, foul called, I think against Eisen. He and Shamar were battling underneath. And it is going to be called against number 34, Caden Eisen. And that'll be his third personal foul. And looks like Shamar is going to shoot free throws again. TJ, how many points does Shamar have? Back to a 10 down the floor Clinton Oak Ridge ball game. The Wildcats just grinding it out here, and give all the credit in the world to Clinton the way they've decided to play Oak Ridge, and it's a smart decision. Second free throw by Shamar is good. 25-13 the score. Wildcats in the lead. Here come the Dragons with it. Down the floor it goes to Isaiah Williams. Williams with it over to Jeremiah Lee. Almost lost the ball. A little bounce pass, almost picked up by Brennan. They hold the ball forever, and then they give it up to Lee. Jeremiah guarded out high by Raekwon. Now works the ball to his right. Drives in, pulls up and shoots. Good, nice shot. Clinton has a bucket, and it's a 10-point game. 25-15. The Wildcats bring the ball down the floor. Wildcats have gotten really good production out of Shamar today. 25-15 is our score. It'll be the Wildcats with the basketball side court. 2:08 to play second period. Wildcat ball. Caden Brightheart works the ball in to Raekwon Watson, and Ray will bring the ball to the midcourt circle. Got it out high by one-on-one to the hole. Ball stripped out of his hands, I think, by number 4, LeBron Booker. And with 1:55 to play, it'll be Oak Ridge basketball underneath the goal. Coach Paige Taylor will join me at halftime here. The Wildcats defeated today 57-56. Brightheart drives in for the shot. Good. Caden scores, and the Wildcats are back up by 12. 27-15 the score. Clinton for three. Hits the rim, no good. Over the back, I think, came number 4, LeBron Booker, and that'll be a personal foul against Clinton. 1:42 to play second quarter, 27-15. That'll be the third foul called against that young man. It'll be the 5th team foul called against Clinton. It's the third foul called against Isaiah Williams. Play is halted to get Tegan Bollinger back in the ball game. Checking out of the contest will come Isaiah Williams. Minute 42 to Garrett Giles brings the ball across the line. Minute 33 to play in the second quarter. Here it goes to number 10. That'll be Braylon Hayden. Lost the ball. Price Davis has it. Price Davis driving. Minute 25 to play. Looks inside and tried to get the ball to Shamar. And then whistle blows, and it'll be, let's see, I guess Oak Ridge basketball, side court, and Price Davis will work the ball in. Minute 21 to play second quarter, 29-15 the score. Oak Ridge works it into Brightheart. Brightheart drives to the hole. I knew Richardson would call a charge. He did. Chris Richardson, or McDaniel. Chris McDaniel. Minute 18 to play in the first half, 29-15. I don't know why I said Richardson. Chris McDaniel. He's an official on the floor here for the three guys out here. Doing a wonderful job here. Here comes Clinton down the floor. Down to a minute 12 to play. Tegan Bollinger works it out. Three-point shot is up, no good. Rebound Garrett Giles. Wildcats running. Garrett waits for Brennan. Might have walked. Works the ball to Brennan. Splits the defense. Didn't have it. Price does for three. No good. Rebound Garrett. Save it. It goes out of bounds. 52.2 seconds to play in the first half. Cameron McCullough back of the ball game. Checking out will come Caden Brightheart. 52.2 seconds. 29-15 Oak Ridge in the lead. Very low scoring first half. Remember the last time Clinton beat Oak Ridge, it was in this gym, not in the current configuration. The old-time Oak Ridge fans might remember, before they went with seats that went from baseline to baseline straight, it was and it's still a round gym, but the bleachers themselves were kind of in a circular shape around, and that's the way the gym looked back in 1990, the last time the Lady Wildcats lost to the Clinton Lady Dragons. But tonight they did, 57-56. All the credit in the world goes to Clinton's girls. They beat Oak Ridge. That's the way it goes sometimes. 59-20, 29-15 the score, 52.2 seconds. Price Davis will work the ball in for the Wildcats. In it comes to Garrett, and he's tackled, basically. Foul's going to be called against LeBron Booker, and Oak Ridge will be shooting free throws. Clinton's very aggressive, very physical against the Wildcats. LeBron picks up his second personal foul. It's kind of been a grind-out ball game. Actually, the girls' game was much more exciting, TJ. Wouldn't you agree?
Yeah, that was a really close one. Came down to the last wire. Just missed 2 free throws at the end, but Ayanna Porter played great other than that, over 30 points that game.
TJ, have you ever wanted to be on the radio before tonight?
I talk a lot outside of this, but I just can't find my words on here.
It's hard, especially when an old guy like me puts the pressure on you to look at you like, are you going to talk? But as Garrett hits the first toss up, good. 30-15 the score. Garrett with the free throw. He'll have another one. 30-15. Titus Fedder's doing camera work right now. Ethan Eubanks doing the scoreboard. Scoring being done by TJ Hibben. I've got 2 football guys and a baseball guy helping me, and Bryant Bennett back to the station. Garrett back to the free throw line. 15-point Oak Ridge lead, 30-15. Toss, good. Clinton basketball down the floor. Jeremiah Lee, 49 seconds to play. Cameron McCullough's in the ball game. Brendan Scott, Price Davis, Shamar Green, and Garrett Giles. Camo working hard on number 1, Jeremiah Lee. He works the ball to his right. Over it goes to Isaiah Williams. Williams backs up to the midcourt line. Brennan guarding him. And then Garrett, little touch foul. Might have caught him. And a foul's called against him. Tegan Bollinger is the guy fouled. It's only the second team foul called against the Wildcats this quarter. 31.3 seconds to play in the first half. Bounce pass comes in to Jeremiah Lee. Works the ball against Camo, top of the circle. He pulls up, shoots a 3. It's good, and he's fouled in the act of shooting a 3. He hit that 3, and it's an opportunity for a 4-point play. So they'll go to the free throw line. He shot, and Camo fouled him. They have a chance for a 4-point play. It's 31-18. And McDaniel and Coach Green having a discussion at the Oak Ridge bench. Back to the free throw line. It's continuing. McDaniel against Green. Shot is good. 31-19 the score. Here comes Camo, and he is fouled by Jeremiah Lee. It's a grind-out kind of half. A lot of fouls being called. Jeremiah Lee picks up his first foul. Team foul number 7 called against Clinton this quarter. Camo to the free throw line. Cameron McCullough, Price Davis, Brendan Scott, Garrett Giles, Shamar Green. Camo to the free throw line. Looks at the shot, no good. Like I said, Camo was not feeling real well when we went to the Arby's Classic. Good to have him back. And the Wildcat will go back to the free throw line. 31-19, 12-point game. Camo looks, shoots it. No good. Rebound Clinton. Pulled down by LeBron Booker. Dragons with a chance to close the gap at the end of the first half. 31-19 the score. They'll drive in. Jeremiah Lee with it. Penetrates in against Garrett, and he's fouled. He tried to not take a charge there. Probably should have just held his ground and take a charge. They're going to call a foul against Oak Ridge. It might go against Camo again. It is going to be against him, his second. And back to the free throw line will go. Caden Brightheart's checking in. Raekwon is checking back in a moment. First of 2 shots, up good. Back to the free throw line will go Clinton. Jeremiah Lee at the line. Wildcat lead is cut to 11. Wildcats cannot get any separation from this scrappy Clinton team. That's all you can say, scrappy. To the line, Clinton. Toss, good. 10-point game. Oak Ridge basketball, 6, 5, 4, 3. Brennan at the buzzer, no good as the first half comes to a close. Let me get Coach Paige Taylor in here real quick, head coach of the Oak Ridge High School Lady Wildcats. They're about to blast some music here. Coach, let her sit down. As I said, winning streaks come to an end sometime. Tonight it did. 57-56 was the final score. This basketball team, I thought, you started out really strong. Actually, I think you honestly played pretty well at times in this ball game. You had spurts where you turned the ball over, which hurt you. You had a chance to win it with 2 free throws at the end. But you can't say much bad about Ayana. She scored over 30 points.
Yeah.
She scored the majority of your points tonight, so can't really put it on her shoulders.
Yeah.
But Clinton just shot lights out.
Yeah, and that was the frustrating thing. I think our downside was the second quarter defensively. We knew coming in. I mean, the scouting report read when 13 crosses half court, you pick her up because she shoots deep threes. We saw it on film, and then she got 4 threes. She hit 4 threes there in the fourth quarter or second quarter, and just little things here and there where you have breakdowns on defense or you turn the ball over. I told the girls, basketballs don't come down like you don't win or lose a basketball game because of one play. There's 32 minutes of basketball going on. So yeah, I mean, we missed free throws. Ayana wasn't the only one that missed free throws during the game. We turn the ball over. We don't guard how we're supposed to guard. Just little things here that we make adjustments on, and it's a different game. And I told him the technical, like when he called that technical on me, yeah, I take ownership of that. They got called on me. But we were still in a position, even after that, the girls fought back and battled, and we go up 2 points. We still have a chance to win the basketball game. So, it was little things that you make a mistake here, make a mistake there. You have breakdowns defensively in the second quarter like we had, and it ends up costing you at some point.
I want to ask you, what did you kind of say to him to get him to?
I didn't say a word.
What?
I didn't say a word. I ran down the baseline so I wouldn't say anything to get away from him, and he teed me up. I didn't say a word.
Wow.
Yeah, I didn't say a word.
Well,
and that's what I was saying to Jack. I'm like, it was different if I didn't argue with him. I didn't say one word to him. I got away from him.
I didn't see you say anything to him.
No,
That's why
I didn't say a word.
Oh well. I mean, and that was the difference in the ball game. I think there was a.
I mean, it definitely turned it. It definitely turned it, and then they tied the game with. They got the ball back, but then we go back and go up too, But yeah, I mean, it was a crucial point in the game. Typically when things like that, I thought about going away from it. I would be better off than going after him and saying something.
Yeah. Well.
In my opinion, and I'd have to go back and watch on film my thought process at that point. Their girl just walked across the court, and you're going to call my player with her 5th foul.
Right. That's.
I don't know.
I don't know what to say here. That's Chris McDaniel was the guy who made the call. I don't know if you know him, but anyway, I mean, you lost the game.
Right.
Other reasons too. I mean, if like you said, if you pick up the girls, the 3-point shooters, it might be a totally different story. So you have to regroup. The good news is it's a non-district ball game. I know the girls, obviously, what was their attitude in there?
Ayana was visibly upset, and the end of the day, I told her, you played your heart out. That game does not come down to a free throw or 2 free throws or the free throw before. It takes 32 minutes to play a basketball game, and you got 32 minutes to contribute to it. And we all made mistakes. We all could have contributed differently. And the thing is work, and I hate to use this as an excuse. It's not an excuse because these girls have been here long enough, but it's the work ethic, like being consistent with your work And we had a great practice yesterday, a great defensive practice yesterday, and we practiced hard. And then you get out here and like a couple of them just forget what we even worked on yesterday. You know, they forgot the scouting report, whatever it is, and it's we've got to learn to be consistent. There's got to be consistency in our work ethic, and we got to have the work ethic in practice so when we get in that game, we know how to bring it.
You've got Cleveland coming in. Cleveland really played well against you all down there, and they'll be coming in on Saturday.
Yeah, another team that shot our lights, shot our eyes out in Cleveland, shot it really, really well. 3 days to get ready for them, and again, a game that doesn't count towards our district, but certainly a game that we need to, reevaluate what we did against them the first time and try to, get better and win a basketball game outside of our district to lead us into the district regular season.
I'm sorry, I'll let you go. 57-56 is your final comments.
Frustrated for sure. There's a lot, obviously, several things that I could sit here and just pick apart. But we did a lot of things good tonight. We fought, we battled, we did a lot of good things, and we just got to keep our head down and we got to keep working. Makai addressed it a little bit in the locker room. With that first team that I coached, they knew how to work hard. They didn't necessarily know how to win. These girls they know how to win. They got to learn how to work hard and put it together.
Thanks a lot, Coach.
Thank you.
And Coach Paige Taylor, final score of the ball game of the girls' game is 57-56. Let's run down the scoring of the boys' game and the girls' game as the Wildcats lead by 10 at the halfway mark, 31-21.
All right, for the girls' game, first up we got Ayana Porter with 31 points, 4 of which being three-pointers. We got Alicia Mitchell with 8 points, 2 of which being three-pointers. 4 points for Evelyn Eubanks, 1 for Paige Long, 3 for Janaea Pippins, 9 for Jenna Johnson, for a total of 56 points. And for the girls, Clinton team, we got 2 points for Addie Campbell, 8 for Josie Moody, 19 for Allie York, 5 for Sydney Harrell, and 15 for Lenny Carmichael. For the first half of the boys' game, Shamar Green's coming out with 7 points with 2 dominant and 1s in the paint. We got Garrett Giles with 4, Vernon Scott with 10, Ray Kwan with 6, and Caden Bryhart with 4. For Clinton, we got Jeremiah Lee with 6, LeBron Booker with 8, and Caden Ison with 3.
31-21 is our score here. Let's take a quick break. We'll send it back to Brian Bennett. We'll be back in 3 minutes. Welcome back once again to the Don W. Lockhart Gym. It is so loud in here. I know this stream is going to be taken down because of this music. I like the music, but 31-21 is our score. The second half about said. Oak Ridge will come out with Brennan Scott, Raekwon Watson, Garrett Giles, along with Cooper Williams and Caden Brightheart. And we are underway once again here at the Don W. Lockhart Gym. Wildcats in the lead by 10. They've led by as many as 16. Cooper's going to get a steal. Got the ball away from Ice, and here comes Oak Ridge down the floor. The Wildcats, Caden Brightheart, wide open three is on its way. Good. Three-point shot for Caden. And down the floor with the basketball will come the Dragons. 34-21 the score. One of the few times Caden's been open in this one. Here comes Clinton down the floor. They're about to trap number 4, LeBron Booker. To Ice, and it goes. He holds the ball. Back to the top it goes. Number 4 dribbles in. Lost the ball again. Here come the Wildcats trying to get the ball right back away from Jeremiah Lee. He slings the ball over to his left, brings the ball across the line back to Booker. Booker launches a three. It's up, no good. Garrett Giles on the rebound. Garrett holds it and brings the ball down the floor. Garrett works the ball to Ray Ray. Ray Ray drives coast to coast all the way to the hole. No good. Once again, Chris McDaniel calls the charge. Oak Ridge fans can't believe it, but 34-21 the score. That'll be the third foul called against Ray Ray. 7:09 to play. You heard Coach Taylor say that she said absolutely nothing to him to get teed up. He's a wonderful human being. I'm not going to pick on him anymore, I promise. 34-21 the score. Clinton basketball. Shot is on its way. Good. They score with Caden Nyson. Down the floor will come the Wildcats. 34-23, back to an 11-point game. Raekwon Watson works the ball to Garrett Giles. To Brennan. Tried to get it to Brennan Scott. Threw it right into the on-waiting hands of the Dragons. Here comes Clinton down the floor. Jeremiah Lee with it. Oak Ridge by 11. 6:42 to play. The game plan by Coach Lockhart is a good one, as Cooper's going to get a steal and give it off to Caden Brightheart. It really slowed down the game as Caden goes to the hole, no good. Gets his own rebound, wanted to shoot, backs it up, free throw line jumper is good. Caden was bound and determined he was going to score on that trip, and it's 36-23. Here come the Dragons down the floor, moving left to right, wearing their all-white jerseys with orange numerals. 36-23 the score. Clinton basketball. Ison for three. Hits the back of the backboard and goes out of bounds. It'll be Oak Ridge basketball. 6:07 to play third quarter. 36-23 the score. Wildcats in the lead. Looks like Ethan Eubanks is doing camera work now. Titus Fetters on the scoreboard. TJ doing my stats. Ray Ray brings it across the line. Spins out of trouble. Throws the ball to Garrett Giles, who goes in for the left-handed shot. It's up, no good. Missed Bunny, rebounded by the Dragons. Here comes Tegan Bollinger down the floor. Wanted to shoot over Cooper. He walks with the basketball. Wildcats will get it. He tried to go over the top of Cooper, and that just wasn't going to happen.
Definitely not. Cooper's way too tall to be doing that.
5:46 to play third quarter. Here comes Ray Ray again. Across the line. Gives it out. Caden, three-pointer, left corner. Good. Caden Brightheart catching on fire. Shooting the ball well. 16-point lead. Here comes number 0, Tegan Bollinger. Works the ball to Braylon Hayden, and he throws the ball away. 5:28 to play third quarter, 39-23. Clinton substituting. Into the ball game now will come Isaiah Williams. I see Vashawn Knowles sitting across the gym from us. Part of our crew on the trip to the Arby's Classic. Wanted to sit in the student section. There's not a whole lot of students here. I think I've got most of them up here on the crew. As the Wildcats bring the ball down the floor eventually, playing with Garrett Giles. Garrett's had a haircut since the Bristol tournament. Ray Ray Watson. There must be some perspiration on the floor. Here comes Director of Basketball Operations, Aiden Hawkins. He takes a little squeegee away from Chris Lockhart, and he'll wipe up the perspiration. 5:28 to play in the third quarter, 39-23. The flow of the game on the girls' game was more exciting, honestly, because it was back and forth, intense. The game plan by Coach Lockhart is actually really, really good. It's taking Oak Ridge out of what they want to do.
Yeah, they're trying to slow the ball down as much as possible, not let us run away with it, trying to keep it a close game. If I were them, I probably would have went with it more earlier, though, because we got a 10-point lead out early. But it's working pretty well, but we're still finding ways to make baskets.
Here's Cooper in for the shot. Good. Good acting job there by number 4. And McDaniel could have called a foul against Cooper, but he did not. Clinton down the floor, trailing 41-23, an 18-point advantage, their biggest lead, I think, in the ballgame. Clinton ball, LeBron Booker in for the shot, and Cooper might have fouled him. Somebody did. 5 minutes to play third quarter, 41-23. A lot of fouls called in this one. It'll be Clinton at the line. Going to the line will be LeBron Booker. TJ Hibben, how many points does LeBron Booker have in the ballgame? He'll have 2 shots here.
LeBron has 8 points right now, but if he makes these both free throws, it'll be 10.
John Ulrich doing camera work down below. Haven't seen much of him today. Had baseball practice, he and Titus today. Got here just on in time. Wildcats. God, so much delay in this game. I guess Coach Lockhart wants to kind of talk to the official there. Eventually, LeBron Booker is going to shoot free throws. Clinton Dragon, Wildcats. And Clinton have played over 200 times since 1943. Free throw is in and out, no good. 41-23 the score. He'll have a second one. Wildcats will play Cleveland on Saturday. 6 o'clock for the girls' game, 7:30 for the boys at the Wildcat Arena. He missed them both. Rebound to Caden Brightarp on a deflection by Garrett Giles. Oak Ridge basketball. Caden works the ball across to Ray Ray. Ray Ray top of the circle, lobs it into Cooper. Cooper in the paint, pulls up and shoots. A little short. He's fouled on the putback. Personal foul will go against Clinton. It's going to go against the Dragons. 4:48 to play in the third quarter. 41-23. It'll be Oak Ridge at the free throw line. Cooper Williams. TJ Hibben, how many points does Cooper Williams have?
Cooper has 4 points right now with only 1 foul. These free throws will make it either 5 or 6, or maybe he'll stay at 4. It depends on how these go.
Cooper's toss up there, no good. Cooper wasn't able to play in the Dorman ball game. Shamar played really well, but I think Cooper would have made a difference too to spell Shamar. But, you know, Shamar, we lost the ball game in overtime, but I think Cooper might have made a big difference. Shamar played great, though. Cooper back to the free throw line. Toss is no good. Rebound out of bounds. Last touch by Clinton. The Oak Ridge basketball. Wildcats got a break there. Cooper missed both tosses. It'll be Brightarp to work the ball in for the Wildcats. Brightarp looks. There's Cooper left elbow. Three-pointer. He's going to shoot. No good. Rebound Clinton. Coming down with the board is Jeremiah Lee. He pushes it up the floor. Wildcats by 18, 41-23. 4:35 to play third quarter. Clinton basketball. Number 22 with it. That's Isaiah Williams. Now they launch a three. That hits the rim. No good. Garrett has the rebound. Garrett then fouled. Foul called against Clinton. 4:24 to play. Looks like Jackson Lane in the house. Good to see you, Jackson. Part of our crew last year. Fourth foul called on number 22, Isaiah Williams. Here come the Wildcats down the floor with it across the line. Oak Ridge's Raekwon Watson holds the ball, lobs it into Cooper. Cooper drives in against Braylon, missed the shot, gets his own rebound back up, no good. Garrett back up, good. The Wildcats worked hard on the glass, and Garrett gets the bucket, and Oak Ridge has a 20-point lead. 43-23 the score. Clinton ball. LeBron Booker with it. Top of the circle. Here it goes to Tegan Bollinger. I know I was hard on that one official earlier in the game, and I'm feeling bad about it. As they work the ball in for a shot. No good. Rebound, Ray Ray. Ray Ray comes out of there with it. 20-point Oak Ridge lead. Raekwon all the way down the floor. Ball knocked out of bounds by Isaiah Williams. They're substituting. Looks like Ison's coming back in the ball game. Carson Richardson checks back in. I just hate it when a game is determined that way. I mean, that technical foul and everything associated with that really hurt Oak Ridge's chances. We did come back, but wait, we had a 4-point lead at that point, and I'm stopping. 3:39 to play third quarter. Oak Ridge basketball leading by 20 over the Clinton Dragons. 43-23. Brendan Scott with the basketball. Works the ball in. Free throw line. Floater is no good. Wildcats Cooper Williams back up. Good. Wildcats really dominating now inside, 45-23, getting a lot of offensive rebounds. Here comes number 20 down the floor. He stops at the top of the key. That's Jackson Alcorn. Around to the top he goes to Jeremiah Lee. Guarded by Brennan. Here come the Wildcats. Ray quickly on defense against him. They work it in for a three-er from the corner. It's no good. Rebound, Caden Brightheart. Wildcats have numbers. Here's Ray driving in to Garrett for the dunk. The alley-oop back off the backboard, and Giles slams it. And they're going to call a travel against Clinton. Garrett with another jam, and hopefully John Ulrich got it. Garrett's had 10 or 11 or 12 dunks on the year. Coach Lockhart's coming out midcourt, and I'm not sure why he's walking out midcourt. I guess to bring his guys as a timeout is asked for, and Coach Lockhart's going to talk about it. 2:56 to play, third quarter. 24-point lead for the Wildcats, 47-23. We'll be back to Clinton in 30 seconds. Welcome back once again to the Don W. Lockhart Gym, Clinton, Tennessee. The Wildcats in the lead by 24 over Clinton, 47-23. Wildcats playing with Shamar Green, Brennan Scott, Garrett Giles, Raekwon Watson, along with Caden Brightheart. It'll be Oak Ridge with the basketball after their turnover. Wildcats will inbound it. And I think they called the travel. I guess they're not. I guess not. Maybe I saw that wrong. I guess it will be Clinton's ball. No, it will be Oak Ridge's ball. I'm sorry. I'm totally clueless. As they throw the ball away on the inbounds, and they go in for the layup. It's up good. Wildcats, not a great inbounds feed, and here come the Wildcats down the floor. Wildcats have Garrett Giles in the ball game, Raekwon Watson, Caden Brightheart, along with Shamar Green. Wildcats, Caden, he's fouled. Foul's going to be called against number 5 for them. That's Carson Richardson. It'll be the second foul called against him. It'll be the third against the Dragons. Here's the inbounds. In it comes to Ray. Ray drives in for the shot. No good. And a blocking foul is going to be called against, I guess, Clinton. That's what he said. Block's going to be called. It's going to go against Carson Richardson, and that'll be his third foul. And Coach Locker didn't happy about it. You know who called it. Ray's going to go to the free throw line. His toss is no good. Lady Wildcats lost today 57-56. Back to the free throw line, Oak Ridge. Ray's second toss up. He missed them both. Rebound Clinton. Dragon basketball coming down the floor, 47-25. Oak Ridge by 22 points. For the basketball will come number 1, Jeremiah Lee. Got it by Caden Brightheart. 47-25 the score. Ethan Eubanks, Titus Fetters, TJ Hibben, Brian Bennett back at the station. We also have Griffin Cox doing camera work for us, along with John Ulrich. 47-25 the score. Here's a shot good. That's a nice one. Up and good by, I think, Tegan Bollinger. And the Wildcat lead is on the scoreboard, 49-25. The Wildcats, Gary Giles for 3. Top of the key, no good. Clinton on the rebound. I think they put the score on the wrong side. Wildcats steal the inbounds. Here's Caden Brightheart to Shamar Green. He's fouled by all of them. Personal foul called against Clinton will send Shamar back to the free throw line. I think they put the last score on the Oak Ridge side and not the Clinton side. I think Coach Lockhart is telling the official scorekeeper that is the case. Easy mistake, but that is the case. 49, I think it's 47-25, honestly, as Shamar is going to go to the free throw line. Tosses up, no good.
Shamar Green has 7 points, and if he makes his free throw, it'll be 8.
He'll go back to the free throw line. I think the other two officials weren't aware that the play was still taking place while they were adjusting the scoreboard. Malik Howard comes into the ball game for the first time. Garrett Giles checks out. The scoreboard now is 47-27. That's correct. Shamar at the free throw line. Toss, no good. Wildcats missed the toss. Wildcats back on defense, up by 20. 47-27. The boys junior varsity won today. And the girls lost by 1, 57-56. Here come the Dragons with it. Jeremiah Lee outside the three-point line, guarded by Ray Ray. Works the ball to Ison on the right block against Malik. Wanted to shoot. They're going to call a foul against Malik Howard. Not bad defense. They were just two big guys battling it out. But they call the foul on Malik. That'll be the second team foul. I think the first foul called on Howard. Minute 28 to play. Third quarter, 47-27. We're on FM 92.7, FM 94.7, prepradio.com, and Oak Ridge Schools Television Channel 1082. We're also streaming this game on our YouTube channel, Prep Radio. And they're going to call an Alabama's play, and Coach Lockhart is all over. And he is all over that official, and he wants a timeout. He has been warned. He has been teed up. The officiating in this ball game is not equal to a Clinton Oak Ridge ball game. It is not. And the Clinton fans are now upset. Usually they send the A team to do this game because it's a rivalry game. It gets heated at times, and they didn't tonight. The person I've been talking about is he officiated the state tournament a year ago, so obviously, you know, he has something going for himself, but now he is having to catch it from Coach Lockhart. Minute 20 to go. I love when Coach Lockhart gets fired up. He's been coaching, and his dad, the gym's named after his dad, they have been coaching here for about 50 years, father, son, and I haven't seen him teed up in the last couple of years, but he gets his team and his fans usually into the ball game, and he got teed up there. Timeout is asked for. Wildcats will be shooting free throws in a minute. Oak Ridge and Cleveland on Saturday. TJ, back in the 90s, and I know when you think of Oak Ridge and Clinton, you think of Oak Ridge as dominating in every sport. Back in the 90s, Clinton actually beat us 10 times in a row in basketball. We had some of the greatest games in this gym and in our old gym back in the 90s. Clinton used to be a powerhouse. Coach Lockhart had a lot to do with that, but this game is not a typical Oak Ridge Clinton game of those days.
Yeah, it's always fun to watch a rivalry game that go neck and neck the whole way. It's kind of like how that girls' game did today, and it's just very entertaining to watch rivalry.
To the free throw line we go Brennan Scott. These are the technical fouls. Shots good. Oak Ridge on top, 48-27. Brennan Scott back to the free throw line. Technical free throw is no good. Wildcats have missed a few free throws. The Wildcats are a good free throw shooting team. They're about all the starters are over 73% on the year. And once again, the official tells Coach Lockhart to sit down. And he is arguing again. He might get another one. He better be careful, because if you get tossed, if the coach gets tossed a second time, he's ejected and has to sit out. He does sit down. That's the rule. He was on his feet. I haven't seen him this mad in a long time. What is McDaniel doing now? He's going to clear the floor, and they're pointing to somebody in the crowd, and they're going to eject somebody. I'm not sure. Follow it. We'll see who they take out. They're walking into the stands. Who is it that is going to be tossed out of the game? I'm not sure. Walking up the steps. And we'll see. The law enforcement official. And I know who that is. She's heading out of the gym. And she's giving it to Lockhart, I think. Wow. Excitement here at the Don W. Lockhart Gym. And some dancing. And it's all on camera. Oak Ridge fans Clinton fans amused by this one. Law enforcement and the athletic director going to escort her out of the gym. That conversation is still taking place. She's got her purse, looking for her brim. She's heading out of this gym. Gets a round of applause from the Oak Ridge crowd. I don't know what she said, but she stops and dances again and gives the signal over to Chris Lockard, and out she goes. Wow, entertaining ball game here at Clinton. And escorted out by a couple of law enforcement agency guys and Coach Gaddis has words with her. And I know who it is, but I'm not going to say her name. But let's have basketball here. Minute 20 to play, third quarter, 48-27 the score. It'll be Oak Ridge basketball, side court. Well, she's been thrown out of two gyms that I've seen here recently as the Wildcats have the basketball leading 48-27. Minute 16 to play, third quarter. A lot of fun here at the Don W. Lockhart gym. Malik Howard with it on the left block. Throws the ball out to the Ray Watson. Left side it goes Brendan Scott. Nice move. Goes inside to Shamar. Goes in for the layup. Good, and he's fouled. Foul called against Clinton's LeBron Booker will send Shamar Green back to the free throw line.
It's his third and one this game. He's been absolutely electric in the paint. If he makes his free throw, that'll put him at 10 points.
Shamar back to the free throw line. 59.9 seconds. I thought we were going to get out of here early the way this game started, but we've had a lot of delays. Toss, no good. Wildcat free throws haven't been as sharp as they have been in recent days. Rivalry games are great, although this basketball game isn't as good as some of those games I talked about in the 1990s with Jermaine Shepard, Diedrich Dye, Halston Lane, and a lot of others back in the day. There's been a lot. It's been entertaining. I can tell you that for sure. As the, I think a lot of people have seen who that was who got tossed. I'm not going to say it. Hopefully, her son might be watching someplace up north. 22.8 seconds to play. 50-27. The Wildcats in the lead. Clinton with the basketball. Jeremiah Lee splits the defense. Dribbles in, pulls up and shoots. Up, no good. Rebound momentarily by Oak Ridge. Saved away, and a foul called against the Wildcats. 8 seconds to play third quarter. 50-27 the score. Wildcats in the lead. Back to the free throw line. Will go the Dragons. 8 seconds to play third quarter. Toss, short. Hits the front end of the rim. LeBron Booker back to the free throw line. I don't know what really incensed Coach Lockard. I'll be eager to find that out at some point. But he was hot. Coach Lockard was hot.
Oh, yeah, he was. It looked like it gave me flashbacks of football when they were throwing the hats on the ground, throwing clipboards. He was definitely on fire right there.
Free throw made, 50-28, Oak Ridge basketball. Brendan Scott, three-pointer from the corner is up, no good. Rebounded by Clinton as the third quarter comes to a close. We've played 3 quarters of basketball here at Clinton. 50-28, the Wildcats in the lead. Back in 60 seconds. Welcome back once again to the Don W. Lockhart Gym. 50-28 is our score. Wildcats will get the basketball. Lady Wildcats were defeated today, 57-56. First loss in over 30 years to the Lady Dragons. Congratulations to Clinton on that. 50-28 the score, 7:55 to play. It's been kind of the year of the Dragon. In the 14-game losing streak to Oak Ridge in football and a 74-game losing streak to the Wildcats. Gavin Johnson's in the ball game. Gavin works the ball top of the circle. Here it goes out to the left. Garrett works the ball to Ray Ray. Ray Ray drives in. Floats one up there. Good. Ray Ray scores. And down the floor with the basketball will come the Dragons. Oak Ridge in the lead, 52-28 the score. Griffin Cox in the house here. Good to see him. Doing a little working for us today. 7:19 to play in the ball game. 52-28 the score. Dragons with the basketball. Here he goes once again to the top to Addie Gamble. Gamble works the ball to his right. Over it goes to Ison. Holds the ball and gives it over to Tegan Bollinger. 6 minutes, 58 seconds to play in the ball game. 52-28 the score. Clinton basketball. Ison guarded by Gavin Johnson. The Wildcats have three big guys in right now. Shamar Green, Cooper Williams, Garrett Giles, Gavin Johnson, and Ray Ray in the ball game. Here comes Gavin with his steal. Actually, Shamar with his steal. Down the floor will come the Wildcats. Quickly goes Gavin Johnson. Three-pointer. It's off the mark. No good. Rebounded by Cooper. Inside Garrett Giles. No good. Rebounded by the Dragons. 6:28 to play in the ball game. 52-28. Another steal. Cooper's got it coming down the floor to Garrett Giles. Garrett Giles drives in. He slams it. Garrett Giles on the dunk. His second of the ball game. 54-28 the score. 6:10 to play in the basketball game. Wildcats in the lead, headed for their 13th win of the year. And another one over the Dragons. Wildcats have won 146 of the ball games against Clinton. 146 wins, 56 losses to Clinton since 1943. First foul called against Oak Ridge this quarter. We've played about 2 minutes in. It's always fun when Garrett throws one down.
Oh, yeah, it gets the whole crowd. It's opposing and our side. Everyone gets hyped about it. It's awesome to watch.
54-28 the score. Clinton ball. Ison bounce pass. Goes inside. Blocked by Shamar. Out of bounds. Shamar had several blocks the other day in one of the games up in the Arby's Classic. Here's a three. It's no good. Rebound Ray Ray. We might have another one. Here comes Garrett. He drives. He dunks it again. 3 dunks. Garrett Giles. And the Wildcats lead by 28. 56-28 the score. With the basketball will come Braylon Hayden. Works the ball. Top of the circle. Off it goes to Hayden. Lost the ball. Gavin tries to steal. He does. Here comes Garrett again. Here's number 4. He's fouled. Garrett Giles is then teed up. Said something. But as words, tempers flare, Oak Ridge student section into it. I know nobody wants to be dunked on. Nobody wants to be dunked on. And it was a hard foul. But then Garrett said something, probably like, well, I don't know what he said. Yeah, but probably didn't deserve a technical. But he got it. It'll be Oak Ridge in a moment shooting, although it was Garrett who got the technical. The officials discussing it. One from La Follette. Technical foul is called.
Also on 5, Garrett Giles of Oak Ridge. 42,000. Giles to shoot first.
Here comes Garrett Giles at the free throw line. Shot on his way up there. Good. Wildcat lead is 57-28. 5:31 to play. Garrett Giles back to the free throw line. How many does Garrett have?
Garrett's at 12 points, or he's at 13 now with that free throw. Let's see if he makes this one. Remains at 13.
And now we'll have the technical free throws on the other end by the Dragons. McDaniel comes over to take the ball away, and they'll head to the other end of the floor. It's been an interesting night here. We've had the one ejection by a fan. In the junior varsity game, we had an ejection of one of our junior varsity players. And we've had, 3 dunks, a near dunk by Garrett. Toss on its way, good. Made good by LeBron Booker. 5:31 to play in the game. 57-29 Oak Ridge in the lead. Back to the free throw line. Booker. Free throw good. It'll be Clinton basketball, side midcourt. The Wildcats trying to get Malik Howard in the ballgame. I don't know what this discussion is. They have been confused a bit all night. And now they're going to say it must have been a double technical foul. So now Garrett Giles is going to shoot. 5 minutes, 31 seconds to play in the game. 57-30 the score. Wildcats playing with Gavin Johnson, along with Cooper Williams, Shamar Green. Price Davis is in the ballgame. Garrett Giles back to the line. Free throw is no good. 57-30. Garrett going to shoot again. Going to be one of those long nights here at the Don W. Lockhart Gym. Thought we were going to get home early. Back to the line. No good. Clinton fans like that. Now Malik comes in. Now what? The official comes over to the scores table. Now McDaniel and the other guy discussing what they should do. Coin is tossed, and they've decided. 57-30 the score. It'll be Clinton basketball. So evidently a double technical, and I apologize, I didn't see who it was. TJ, did you?
It was Isaiah Williams that put him out of the game.
Okay. As Clinton will get the basketball side court, 57-30 the score, 5:31 to play. A lot of the fans have headed out here. Still a long delay at the scores table to decide what. Coach Lockhart now talking about something. And Coach Green said, let's go. What is the delay? And I guess these guys will figure it out sometime. Once again, here come the Dragons with the basketball. Number 11 in the game for them. That is Cade Trowbridge. He works the ball outside the line. Trowbridge with it, holds it, gives it into 4. Back to Trowbridge. Three-pointer from the corner is no good. Rebounded by Price Davis to Gavin Johnson. Will he dunk it? Gavin to the hole, no good. Got pushed from the backside. Not enough for a foul, though. And down the floor will come LeBron Booker. Booker outside the line. Wildcats up by 27, 57-30 the score. 4 minutes, 53 seconds to play in the ballgame. Here's another turnover. Price Davis coming down the floor. Price waiting for his teammates. About to be trapped in front of his own bench. Goes into Cooper. Cooper lost the ball. Saved by Gavin. To Malik Howard. Will he shoot a 3? Nope. Free throw line jumper is no good. Rebounded by Clinton. Ison pulls down the board. Down the floor it goes to LeBron Booker. We apologize. We've had really bad internet the entire ball game. We apologize for that. 57-30 the score. I blame Ethan Eubanks on it. Not really. It wasn't his fault. Just bad internet in his gym. Clinton ball. Number 5 with it. Richardson. Here's a 3. Top of the circle. It hits the back of the rim. Goes back and off the top of the backboard and out of bounds. As Clinton will substitute in mass. Coming into the ball game will come Cantrell Grimmel again once again. Also coming into the ball game for Clinton will come Jackson Alcorn. He checks in. Number 24, I mentioned him. Number 12, Chase Jaslove comes into the ball game. Number 32 for them, that'll be Aiden Staudenmeyer. I apologize for that. 57-30 the score. Oak Ridge's Price Davis. Thought about shooting a 3. Holds it. Needs help. Gives it off to Charlie Taubenheim for 3. No good. Rattled out. With the basketball will come the Dragons. 57-30. Oak Ridge playing with Gavin Johnson. Charlie Taubenheim. They launch a 3. No good. Clinton on the board. Price Davis is in the ballgame. Malik Howard and Shamar Green. Not everybody else has played this one as Clinton scores. 57-32. Here come the Wildcats down the floor. 3 minutes, 34 seconds to play in the ball game. Price Davis running the point now for the Wildcats. Comes off to Charlie again. He's going to shoot a three. No good. Rebound Clinton. Cantrell Grimmel with the rebound. And here come the Dragons moving left to right. 3:18 to play. The Wildcats headed for their 13th win of the year. Here's a steal for a second by Shamar. Ball was a line drive. Hit him in the hands. He just couldn't quite hold it as Jarrell Jimerson now checks in. Checking out of the contest will come Shamar Green. 57-32 Wildcats. Ball's worked in. Clinton ball. Top of the circle. Long three. No good. Rebound Clinton. Dragon basketball. Once again, that's Grimmel. Back to the top it goes to number 11. That'll be Cade Trowbridge. Trowbridge holds the ball. Backs it up once again to Grimmel. Comes all the way across court to Alcorn. Wildcats up 57-32. 2:50 to play. Here's a long shot. Good. Three-point shot by Cantrell Grimmel. Well, I guess it's Isaiah Williams on this. No, he got that wrong. That wasn't him. I got it right. Here comes Charlie again. Third time is not the charm. Malik had the rebound, can't get it. Charlie, bound and determined to hit a three-point shot as the Dragons bring the ball down the floor. 57-35 the score. Clinton ball. Once again, it goes out to Cantrell Grimmel. He shoots, no good. Gavin on the rebound. Gavin Johnson comes out of there with it, needs help, gives it over to Malik Howard. Malik over to Jarrell. Jarrell Jimerson pulls up, free throw line. Price Davis for three, no good. On the rebound, Clinton. 2:03 to play in the ball game. Here the Dragons come. Here's another steal. Good play by Oak Ridge. Wildcats, Malik Howard. Will he dunk it? No. Rebound to the Dragons. Minute 52 to play. It's gotten a little sloppy here all of a sudden. Here comes Clinton down the floor with Trowbridge. Trowbridge guarded out high by Jarrell Jimerson. Has trouble with his dribble. Jarrell all over him. They loop the ball and throw the ball away. TJ Hibben has gotten very sloppy. It's gotten very sloppy all of a sudden.
Yeah, it has gotten sloppy. Ever since we put these new people in, we're just not – it feels like there's not as much effort in terms of running up and down the court.
Oak Ridge basketball, a minute 32 to play. Price for the basketball for three. Good. Three-point shot, actually a two-pointer by Price. That's his first 2 points. Wildcat lead is 59-35, a minute 19 to play in the basketball game. Clinton basketball. Dragons with it, the Wildcats playing currently as they launch a three. That's short. Rebound to Price. Wildcats down the floor. Price Davis has Gavin. Can't get the ball to him. Now he's going to shoot a three. It's good. Price with his 5th point. And the Wildcat lead is 62-35. 52 seconds to play in the ball game. So the Wildcats are going to win 2 out of 3. The Lady Wildcats fall 57-56. With the basketball will come the Dragons. Number 20 driving with it. That's Alcorn against Gavin. Lost the ball. They're going to call it jump ball. The alternate possession arrow to the Oak Ridge Wildcats. 36.7 seconds. Kind of an entertaining night of basketball. A lot of action, some ejections, some fisticuffs in the junior varsity ball game. And a Wildcat win here, 62-35. Here goes Gavin Johnson. He wants to shoot a three. You know it. He does. It's good. Three-point shot for Gavin Johnson. And the Wildcat lead is 30. 65-35. Here come the Dragons, and there's going to be a foul against Price Davis with 14.6 seconds. Our ground camera guy today has been John Ulrich. Our top guy currently is Ethan Eubanks. We're also joined by Titus Fetters and TJ Hibben. 65-35, a 30-point lead. Coach Lockard and the Dragons, doesn't look like they're going to shoot anymore. 7 seconds to play, just dribbling it out. The Wildcats have won the ball game by a final score of 65-35. So the Wildcats win their 13th game of the year, and they defeat the Dragons here in Clinton. They'll play again later on in the season, towards the end of the year, I think in early February. 65-35, the final score. We'll let TJ tabulate the stats here in a moment. We'll run those down. Lady Wildcats defeated tonight by Clinton. Final score of that ball game was 57-56. take a break. We'll send it back to Brian Bennett. We'll be back to Clinton in 3 minutes. Welcome back once again. Here comes the head coach of the Wildcats, Coach Aaron Green. We'll get a chance to talk. Yeah, you really quick, Coach. Let's get. Sorry, TJ. I'll let you finish that one for me. Yes, that's your mic. Coach, first off, congratulations. Kind of a weird night. I thought Clinton had a really good game plan. I don't know. Maybe they play that way all the time, but typical Clinton and Oak Ridge games are up and down, up and down, up and down. They kind of, I don't know, stall's not the right word, but they were more deliberate than they normally were against us in previous years. You had advantages on the inside, and it was just kind of a rough physical game. And I'll just let you talk.
Yeah, I thought we had like Sorry, yeah, I thought, we thought we had a pretty good first half. Was up, I think, got up 16, and like the last minute, we gave up a and 1-3, 4 points. They foul us. We missed both free throws. They come down and we foul again. It's like an 8-point swing in like 30 seconds. We go from up 16 to like a 10-point game. So I thought we should have been up more than we were at half. And then second half we played. I thought hold them to 35 points. They've been struggling a little bit offensively. To hold them to 35 points is obviously good. I played the big lineup a little bit there, at the end, but it, starting to get so chippy. I want to get my guys out there. Typically, this Clinton Oak Ridge game, you get some of that. We try to prepare them for it, but anyway, just looking here at the box score, I mean, we had like normal, had pretty good balance. Caden got us going there in the third quarter, made 2 back-to-back threes, and kind of stretched it out. Went from 10 to 16 or 18, and I think from that point, I think I can kind of feel it, kind of the momentum shift, and them kind of deflate a little bit. But But it's a good win. I mean, anytime you can come to Clinton and win, it's always tough, and it's a good win. We'll take it. It just got to continue to get better. You know, we've had a rough stretch of games here. I mean, we've played a gauntlet of a schedule so far, which we wanted to play, and you know, it's always good to come on the road and get one. So we just got to continue to get better. Got a different week. You know, we got Saturday games instead of Friday, so we're gonna get them off tomorrow. Let them kind of regroup. You know, first day of school, and then come back Thursday and Friday and practice. So
It's kind of funny. I was talking to a guy from Clinton before the game, and they said, boy, are your boys not very good? Look at that record. I mean, that's kind of not a great record. I said, well, have you looked who they've played during the course? I said, you need to look at the schedule, actually.
Yeah.
I honestly believe, Coach, you've played some tough schedules. This is the toughest one I think you've ever played.
I really think it is. I think I told my dad that today. If you just look at the stretch of games from, I mean, even at the start of the year, you know, we played you know, go to the Bahamas. All those teams are good. There's 4 good games there, really tough teams.
Right.
All 4 were
5
solid.
good games.
5 good games.
Yeah.
It's really good teams. And then, you know, let's look at the stretch from Alston East to Hamilton Heights. Those 5 games of Alston East, Hamilton Heights, Harlan County, Kentucky, who end up beating the New York team.
Right.
They're in the finish 5th. Then you play, you know, good Greenville team, really good Greenville team. And then you play, you know, Dorman, Kentucky, which is the largest high school in the state of South Carolina without your leading scorer and starting 5 man. We got 5 guys that are pretty close to scoring, but just by points per game, Cooper, I think, is pretty close to leading us in scoring, so he didn't play that game. So, you know, could have won. You know, we could probably easily be, what are we, 13-5 now?
Yes.
We could easily
Which
be.
is still good.
Yeah, we could easily be 15-3, 16-2, probably some of those games. Austin East game was one you could have won. You know, obviously the Hamilton Heights game, there's 2 right there.
Dorman,
there's 3. So, I mean, you could easily be 16-2. But I would much rather. You know, I don't really get caught. I don't know. It's kind of hard to explain. I don't really get caught up. You know, when we make the schedule going into the year, you know, I'm trying to. This may sound odd. I'm trying to schedule some losses. You know, really. I mean, you've got to do that, I think, to get your team prepared. What I mean by that is you got to schedule teams that can beat you. You know, and
it doesn't do any good to play
it does not.
a single A
we,
school.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah.
We can you know, do our schedule, and every head coach has to make their own schedule how they want. You know, we can do our schedule. We're playing. You know, rinky dinks, what I call rinky dinks, and it's a guaranteed win, or what, you know, like in college they call those money games where like Charleston Southern goes to Tennessee. I just don't think you really get anything out of scheduling that way, and so again, I don't. Like I said, I usually have to ask you what our record is. I asked you the night it's 12-5, so I knew we were 13-5, but that's how you get better. If you look back, I brought it up in a film session with our team the other day. I mean, the 2014 team, which you know shoulda, woulda, coulda, shoulda won a state championship in 2014. You know, we lost to Powell twice. You know, we lost in a region final.
Right.
We go to Dobbins Bennett. We lost 8 games that year.
Yeah.
We were 32-8. So not that we're trying to lose games, but over those course of that season, we had a tough schedule. Went to Bahamas that year too. We had a tough schedule. Finished 4th in the Arby's. Lost 2 there. Lost to Powell twice. I can't remember who else we lost, but over the course of those games, we got better. You know, and we continued to grind and improve. Had some what I call dogs on that team, and we just kept grinding and found some way to win some close games there late. Got a good draw in the state tournament, and you know, should have won it. Obviously got beat there in the last 6 or 7 minutes, which still haunts me to this day. But that's how you, in my opinion, as far as formulas to get to the state tournament, you got to play a tough schedule. You got to get your guys ready.
Coach, one of the good things is for the first time this year, I think you're at full strength. You got Camo back. And, you know, he comes and goes sometimes. And then Price Davis is back for the first time. I was trying to remember. Had Price played? I can't. Maybe.
Yeah, he played a little bit. He was in the Bahamas, but, you know, those football guys, he's looked better the last couple of days in practice.
Yeah, I remember in the Bahamas. I couldn't remember before that, though.
Yeah, no. He turned his ankle. He's been hurt a lot. But I finally seen the last 2 days of practice, I've finally seen him kind of see the old Price. I think Price can help us. I told him yesterday, I was like, look, you can't try to rush it back. You know, your timing's going to be a little bit off. You just stay on the gun, get more shots up. And I was glad to see his 2 jumpers going tonight. But he can play. He's a really smart player, good defender. He's kind of like, you know, you watch him play football. He'll hit you. He's a hard-nosed kid trying to run us out of here. But he's definitely a guy that's going to be a key part of what we're doing here down the stretch.
Coach, it was kind of an entertaining night. I can just say that. Yeah, but we got Cleveland coming in. Cleveland, you didn't particularly play. You were not pleased with the Cleveland game down there. You won the ball game, but they'll come to our place on Saturday.
Again, we were shorthanded that game. If you remember, Caden didn't play, turned the ankle. Cooper was just coming back from injury. Was a little bit discombobulated. Was missing somebody else, I believe. But, you know, Cleveland's a little bit down what they've been the last couple of years. But really, honestly, I mean, I'm not. We scout, and you know how much tape I watch, David. I'm asking you for rosters and all the time
Right.
getting tape film. But it's really about us and what we got to do to get better. So a couple of areas that we got to improve on from those 5 stretches of games. I really spent most of our break when we got back from Arby's clipping all those games and putting some stuff together to show our team. You know, our rebounding, even though we're out rebounding our opponents on the year, but we've given up in the Arby's Classic. We gave up way too many offensive rebounds and we didn't get enough. We had way too many turnovers than we did assists. We didn't get to the free throw line enough. So those are areas coming in the year that we wanted to, you know, a goal to, you know, to rebound. So we got to get better at offense. We can be a lot better rebounding the ball. Our guards, one of the areas we got to improve is our guards' defensive rebounding. Caden and Brennan, for example, you know, we got to run down long rebounds more. We got to make simple plays. I've talked about it after the Dorman game. You can't have pick 6 turnovers where we had one tonight. You know, Garrett threw it, guy lays it in. We got to eliminate those. If you're going to beat really good teams, have a chance to advance, got to eliminate those. And I thought defensively we've done it. We're holding teams to under 38, and all these stats I'm rounding out, but that's kind of what, as a coach, you do. I mean, we're holding teams to 38% field goal percentage, which is really good. We've got to rebound it better. We've got to take care of the ball, and we've got good balance on offense. I mean, we got, you know, 5 guys averaging about double figure, you know. So, they played some triangling too, and that was on Ray and Caden. So you're leaving Brennan open. You're leaving Garrett open.
Yeah, that's not very bright.
And you're leaving Cooper open.
Right.
So it's kind of hard to kind of pick and choose, you know, how you're going to key on. It's like, you know, when you play Clinton, you're going to key on one. I mean, he's a good player. And so we got a long way to go. We got to continue to get better. But, again, David, it's about the process, not the end result. And we just got to continue to improve and keep getting better every day.
Coach, I'm going to let you go. Like I said, just your final comments on this win today over Clinton.
Yeah, good win, entertaining game. Garrett got a couple highlight dunks there.
3 of them.
Had 3. He surprised me on that one.
Yeah.
One that kind of caught me. I didn't think he was going to.
I thought he was going to be a finger roll.
One kid said, "No, you're not dunking another." Got dunk on another one, but it's always kind of a heated deal. I'm just glad to get out of here in one piece. And it seemed like, what time? It's 9:30. It seemed like it, took 20 minutes between. It seemed like, golly, can we play, guys? But, I don't know. Just Clinton Oak Ridge typical game. You've seen about how many of these you've seen?
A lot.
How many since 19 what?
All the way back to the 70s.
1970. So you've seen some really good ones. We've had some good ones in my 14 years.
Yeah. You're now 30-1 against Clinton, though, Coach.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Did you know that? You're 30-1.
But and the one we lost is.
That Trey Stackerson,
last second 3, that was kind of stunk. But had a really good team that year. But good crowd. It's good to see. People I had Jameson, the Updegraft twins were here.
Yeah, I saw
Jameson.
Jameson.
Talked to him at halftime. Lucas Searcy was here. I don't know if I missed the other.
I saw Lucas up there too.
I don't know. I got to talk to them. It's always good to see those former players come back and love those guys. And it's got a good win. Hopefully we can. It's like I tell the seniors, I'll let them, we'll stop. But those 4 seniors will never play here again. As an Oak Ridge Clinton game. Juniors, you'll play here one more time, So, but a good win, we'll take it. Just the coach talking to me, I guess continue to get better, Dave.
Coach, thanks a lot.
All right, thank you.
Wildcats win it, I think, by 30. I think it was 65-35, I believe the final score. Let's get TJ in real quick if he can see. He can see the stats here. You need my flashlight? Ethan's got it. Run down. Yes, just the boys' game.
For the Oak Ridge boys basketball team, we got Bryce Davis with 5 points, Shamar Green with 9, Garrett Giles with 13, Brennan Scott with 10, Raekwon Watson with 9, Gavin Johnson with 3, Caden Brighthart with 12, and Cooper Williams with 4. And for Clinton Dragons, we got Tegan Bollinger with 2, Jeremiah Lee with 9, LeBron Booker with 10, Carson Richardson with 4, Cade Throwbridge with 2, Cantrell Grimmel with 3, and Caden Ison with 5.